Let me love you. Yeah! Party people all around the town. It's the ODB, kid. Once again, coming to your area. And I'm gonna tell you one time, you gonna love this. I'm the one-man army, ain't showing. I never been tooken out. I keep MCs looking out. I drop signs like Crosby dropping babies. Enough to make a look go crazy. Energy building, taking all types of medicine. Cause you thought you were better than a son. I keep planets in orbit while I be coming with deeper and more enough to make you break and shake your knock today. Rhyme good as the tasty cake makes. This style, I'm mastered in. You catching headaches, what? You need aspirin? The type of pain you couldn't even kill with Midor. What? Round gets sprayed with Lysol in your face like the can of mace, baby. Is it burning? Well, see now, you learning how. I don't even like your profile. It's like wow. Bad styles, I seen and heard. No one knows, you forget. Be quiet as cat. Now you know nothing. Before you know a whole blood clot lot. You don't want to get shit. A lot of MCs came to my showdown and watch me put the low down. As you can go, the lows and roll. Without a doubt, I never been taken out by a nigga who couldn't figure, yo, by a nigga who couldn't figure, yo, by a nigga who couldn't figure how to pull a gun trigger. Get out of here! When they get too close to the utmost, when I got stacks that'll attack any whack host, introducing your name. My hip hop drops on your head like rain, and when it rain, it pours up around hardcore. That's why I give you more of the raw talent that I got. Will rock the spot. MCs, I'll be burning hot. Whoa, ho, ho. Let me like slow up with the flow. If I move too quick, oh, you just won't know. I'm homicidal when you enter the target. Get up, act like a pig, try to hold. So I take out quick to make some head in my you could if you want to step to my motherfucking breath. Blow, blown to death. You got shot cause you knock. Who's there? Another hard rock. Slacking on your back cause raw's what you lack. You wanna react? Bring it on back. Yeah. Shame with you when you stepped up to the old dirty bastard. Brooklyn, shame on you when you stepped up to the old dirty bastard. Brooklyn, shame on you when you stepped up to the old dirty bastard. Brooklyn, shame on you when you stepped up to the old dirty bastard. Brooklyn, shame on you when you stepped up to the old dirty bastard.
Yeah, I'm back here now, better than ever. I am feeling myself and I should, cause in my mirror is the face of a young dog. Come on, go hard. And y'all don't want it with me. Oh. I'm back here now, I'm better than ever. I am smelling myself and I should, cause in my mirror is the face of a young king. Yeah, that's no thing. Y'all don't want it with me. I'm back on my ish walk with a Diddy bop. Yeah. Baby keep licking her lips at me, I see her mama. But I proceed to strutting my stuff. I'm listening to the Black Album, no love for the suckers. I got my shoulder brush. Money is folded up, jeans is freshly pressed. I stopped to fold the cuffs, I'm smoother than butter, baby. You love it, baby. Swiping the text on the sprint, epic, I spit excellence, get it together. I'm the next to blow, like a car with over 500 horses. It's hard to catch the flow, so anything that's in my path is just a stepping stone. Only of course a beneficial, I connect the phone. No time for idle chatter, I would rather just be left alone. It's only money on my mind, trying to collect the dough. I'm back with another episode. Let's go. So if you're too slow to see that I am doing my thing, I gotta show them that I'm living my life. You can't stop me now. I'm back here now, better than ever. I am feeling myself and I should, cause in my mirror is the face of a young dog. Come on, go hard. And y'all don't want it with me. I'm back here now, I'm better than ever. I am smelling myself and I should, cause in my mirror is the face of a young king. Yeah, it's no thing. No, want it with me. I am smooth softer than peanut butter, still I'm rough around the edges. Like you ain't cut the crust from off the bread. My talk is slick enough to get a fiend to loan me $1, but still I'm thug enough to bust a head. Listen, I bring the balance just like one of them wristbands, and stay grounded while you dudes is sinking like quicksand. I'm always up like a bike with a kickstand, so if you think you'll ever catch me sleeping, better switch plans. I grab the latest flavors off the kickstand. My dress code is always on point like a snitch hand. I got the same desires as a rich man, so I can't leave the earth without having a pot to piss in. I'm only twisting up the pot when I'm pissed in. I know for a fact that if I can't smoke the fifth pin, y'all old dudes are playing dirty like a pig spin. I give them not a minute like a clock with no big hand. I'm back here now, better than ever I am. Feeling myself and I should, cause in my mirror is the face of a young dog. Come on, go hard. Y'all don't want it with me. I'm back here now, I'm better than ever I am. Smelling myself and I should, cause in my mirror is the face of a young king. That's no thing. Y'all don't want it with me.
Winners aren't losers. They're winners like me. A loser's a loser. Which one will you be? Winners do deals and winners get rich, while sad little losers sit there and bitch.
Yo. What's good? What's good, everybody? Yo, it's your man's Izzy Bands, aka Is Real Mills. You know the drill. This is the Real Spill with Mills show. Let's go. Let's get it. Hey, let me tell you this. Today is for the adults only. This is an adult show. So all you kids, get out of here. All you people who let your children listen to this stuff, get them out of here. Get them out of here because I'm telling you, this is going to be a very ill adult show. We going to get into it. We're going to talk about it today because there's a lot to talk about. We got to talk about it. We got to be real today. We're going to talk about the plain butt naked facts. We're going to let it out. The pure T plain butt naked facts. That's what we're talking about today. The butt naked facts. Shout out to Chris Gardner. Now listen, before we get into that, let's talk about the likes because likes are absolutely free. They're free $99. They don't cost you nothing. They cost you absolutely are free $99. So do like the homie Trish say and smash the like button.
Come on, push a button.
You heard her. Likes are free. Push the like button.
Push the goddamn button.
Likes, Likes are free, but the Lights, the likes, they cost money. It costs money. So if you be so kind, if you feel so inclined,
show me the money.
Spot for a Glock. I took a loss over floss, but still got a knock.
Show me the money.
yes, sir. Show me the money. You know what it is. Our goal is 25 people, at least $5 a piece. Support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? Shout out. Hey, listen, shout out to Tasha K. She was getting on academics for live streaming like a broke nigga. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm gonna start trying to go towards pre-records, but I love being live and living color. Listen. It is a skill unlike in any other. Don't let anybody fool you. This ish is not easy and it's not for the faint at heart. At the same time, this is where the wild ones live. This is where the wild ones live, live in living color. So you get it raw and uncut. You get it first. You get it raw and uncut. You get it first. Listen. Yo, we gonna start. We gonna start separating ourselves a little bit, distinguishing ourselves. We are distinguished gentlemen over here. We are triple threat brothers over here. We are triple threat. We street smart, book smart, and we got a ton of common sense. You already know what it is. But listen, make no mistake about it. We don't talk about no majorities over here. No disrespect to nobody. I ain't never follow the majority. The masses are asses. I ain't never follow the majority. Never, and I never will. So listen, over here we exclusive. We don't do no majority. We are the exclusive minority. And yo, if you want to be down with the team, the Ismailite Nation, become a member, because membership has its privileges. Become a member on that middle tier, $6.99, $6.99, a light cup of coffee a month. Yo, less than a light cup of coffee a month, and you could be a part of the most exclusive, the most illest, the best nation in all of YouTube, the Ismailite Nation, because we don't believe in no majorities over here. We don't need no fences in Camp 8. We don't believe in no majority shit. Because if you listen to the majority, you're going to go where the majority go. And it ain't a good place. The majority of people are broke. The majority of people are messed up. The majority of people don't know they asshole from their ear hole. I'm just going to tell you right now. We talking adult talk today. So hold on. Before we get into that, I got to do the positive vibes with Queen Sanaa, because I have got my heat on once again. I don't know why I don't turn the AC on. Don't be threatening me. Anyway, we'll get to it. Shout out to Queen Sanaa. Listen to the wonderful styles of Queen Sanaa till the wheels fall off. Because we're going to get into some adult talk real soon. Let's get it.
Hello, how you doing on this beautiful day? I'm always my way through it, and I hope you do the same. When positivity is setting the stage, laughing at my troubles, blowing clouds away. Nothing can go wrong, and I can guarantee it, 'cause I'm feeling good today. It's gotta be the moment I've been waiting for. A chance when in a minute, and if I let it go, I will be a fool. I feel it in my bones, so I'ma ride it till the wheels fall off. It's gotta be the moment I've been waiting for. A chance when in a minute, and if I let it go, I will be a fool. I feel it in my bones, so I'ma ride it till the wheels fall off. So many people wanna take the easy road, and I don't knock them if they're trying, 'cause at least they have a goal. A goal that's gonna get you off the corner if you want it, anywhere you want to go. I know, 'cause I got mine. It's time to shine. I got my foot on the gas. Let's go. It's gotta be the moment I've been waiting for. A chance when in a minute, and if I let it go, I will be a fool. I feel it in my bones, so I'ma ride it till the wheels fall off. It's gotta be the moment I've been waiting for. A chance when in a minute, and if I let it go, I will be a fool. I feel it in my bones, so I'ma ride it till the wheels fall off. It's my day, and I'm really feeling good today. Spread sun rays, shuffles fade, and I'm really feeling good today. Don't you want to be right here on this cloud with me? I'm on cloud nine. I'm on cloud nine.
Yeah. All right. Shout out to Queen Sanaa. Rest in peace to life, the legend. Yo, we are going to get it in. I'm just trying to tell you, yo, tell a friend to come on in, because we about to have a hell of a show. Yo, shout out to sponsor of yesterday's show again, my man Crown Heights, Brainiac Brooklyn. Shame on you when you step through too. Shout out to Crown Heights. Thank you for holding us down, brother. I really, really appreciate you. Y'all be like, Crown, listen, and Emperor Cole will tell you, over here you get more bang for your buck than anywhere else. When you sponsor a show over here, you sponsor a show, it is only over here. We got the least to sponsor the show. To be sponsored the show, the bare minimums is only $50. So if you give us only as you could be sponsor of the show. You could be sponsor of the show, $50. You know what I'm saying? A $50 holla. And then you could be sponsor of the show. And listen. You get more bang for your buck. You get them exclusive wallpapers by my man Teddy P. Shout out to Teddy P, the sovereign ruler Teddy P. Pray you're doing well. Not only that, you get shouted out. You get your comments highlighted in red all straight long. And we even do a theme song for you the next day. That's how we roll over here. So, you know what I mean? Make sure you become a member of the Ismailite Nation, number one. And number two, make sure you get your exclusive sponsor of the show today. All right. So what up, though? Emperor Cole, what's good with you? What's good with you? Remember, the Four Brothers broadcast is tonight on JD 1975 channel. Shout out to JD 1975. Shout out to Emperor Cole. What's up, Raj Will? Salute, Raj Will. Y'all kids should be in school anyway, learning and shit. FOH. Well, listen, some childrens be having homeschool. Wink, wink. So all you childrens that got homeschool, do not be watching Uncle Izzy today. Uncle Izzy is going to cut all the way up. I'm giving a graphic one. Today will be graphic. Today will be adult conversation. I'm giving the one to all my homeschool little nieces and nephews to log out. What's up, Andrew Teller? What's going on? Tasha K and Jaguar White must be having a field day with this. Yo, Jaguar White got her big-headed ass up in New York. Yo, Jaguar Wright got her big-headed ass up in New York talking about, I've been waiting for this my whole life. Nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall. Face ass. Yeah, we gotta get into all of that. Hey, 183307. Peace, grace, and strength. Izzy Bands. Yo, I appreciate moderators in chat. Thank you so much. Dope discussion. What's up, Gas Mask? Dope discussions deserve dope donations. Compensation for the conversation. Let's do good business. Shout out to Gas Mask in the building. Absolutely. Laura ADS. What up, Laura ADS? What's going on? T-Dub is in here. Diddy is a wild, freaky ass nigga. Freaky ass. He's a fan. He's a freak ass nigga. Shout out to my mans and them Ray Midnight. He a freak ass nigga, man. What's up, T-Dub in the building? Yeah, you need to create more wallpapers. Izzy, I got all the wallpapers. Shout out to you, man. We gonna get you some more. Pacers versus Knicks tonight. Yes, it is. We gonna keep it on. We'll keep it on the subject. What's up, Scrap Skrilla the Riddle? What up, though? What's good, fam? Pray you doing well. Scrap Skrilla the Riddle in the building. Good to see you. Hey, listen. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Likes are absolutely free. Likes are free 99. So hit the like button. Smash it, like Trish say. Smash it. Woo! Today's show is Everyone Has a Past. Listen, everyone has a past. And y'all know me. I believe that people deserve a second chance. Everyone has a past. When's it good to wife? I'm gonna try to get through this. Forgive me. Everyone has a past. When's it good to wife a Diddy ex-girlfriend or an ex freak off her? Okay. When's it good to wife Diddy's ex-girlfriend or a past freak off her? When is it good? When's a good time? When's it okay? See, I grew up in listen. I think for the most part, us Gen Xers, we gotta admit we messed up in the game. We messed up in the game. We ain't right all the way. We ain't all the way there mentally. That's why I don't never try to really I don't never really try to really drop nuts on people because I know for a fact I'm not really all there mentally, right? I know for a fact that being a Gen Xer, I have the propensity and the tendency to not be shit. Okay. I'm just gonna let you know. I'm honest. I keep it real. Okay. I got the propensity and the inclination to not be shit. I ain't shit, dog. I'm not even gonna lie to you and make it seem like, yo, I'm this, I'm that. No, cuz I ain't shit. I ain't shit, dog. I be trying, dog. I be trying, but hey. Yo, hey. Yo, hey, listen, dog. I don't know if y'all know, but Shorty right here with the blue and right here, this is the same girl. This is also Diddy's ex-girlfriend. That's also Diddy's ex-girlfriend. That ain't Cassie. That motherfucker, she's an Asian girl. And that mother effer is like, yo, she is drop dead gorgeous. She is fonder than frog hair. She, to me, now listen, y'all can say what y'all want, but this young lady here is finer than frog hair to me. She bad. She bad, right? She Michael Jackson bad. She's bad, okay? She finer than frog hair, okay? Yeah, that's Diddy's ex too. Yes, that's Diddy's ex too. This is the one that he was allegedly punching in the back of the head. Diddy is a monster. Diddy is a monster, but we gonna get into that. Yo, but listen, this is why we gotta talk. This is why we gotta have real adult, real conversation today, because it's time out for the BS. It's time out for the BS. Shout out to my people, King Mike's World. Thank you, family. What's good? Izzy, Diddy is in trouble because he went against the Democrats. He told people to make Biden work for your vote. Damn, you think that's why? You ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. Shout out to my people, King Mike's World. That's an interesting take. And hey, listen, from your mouth to God's ears, family. Thank you. Be like King Mike's World and support the show, support the stream. Now, man.
Thanks, man.
Yes, sir. Because of King Mike's World, we just need 24 people, at least $5 a piece. I appreciate you, family. Thank you.
Money
It
on
don't
my
matter
mind.
what the situation. I'm just tryna climb any obstacle a nigga facing. See it through in due time.
Money
It's
on
a
my
marathon,
mind.
you gotta pace it. You can't press rewind, you get left behind. Just grind and the rest be fine, 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 fine.
Money on my
No matter what the
mind. Money on my
situation.
mind.
Yes, sir. Now I know y'all want to see my beautiful face. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all want to see my beautiful face, but I ain't gonna lie, I can't compete with this. I can't compete with that, boy. Now, listen, y'all know Uncle Izzy always tell y'all, and most of us are triple threat brothers in here, so we understand this automatically, right? Listen, everything that glitters is not gold. Let me get everything that glitters. Woo! God, Father, forgive me. Lord God, help me. Everything that glitters, even that, even that, God. Everything that glitters is not gold, right? And if you're the type of man who is ruled by what you see, you are automatically in trouble anyway. Whether you're Diddy, whether you're Diddy, whether you're Smokey Robinson, whether you're whoever, if you're a man that's ruled by what you see, ruled by your lower nature, you are in trouble. Yo, put a one in chat if y'all can hear me, man. Put a one in chat if y'all can hear me. Yo, put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. It's very, very important. I need y'all to put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. Yo, the power went out where I'm at. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. Yo, this shit is crazy. Thank you. What's up, Vic Spam? Everybody support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, the power went out. The power went out where I'm at, y'all. So y'all support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? Everybody throw $5 at me. I don't know what the hell is going on. I'll be real with y'all. I have no clue what's happening right now. So if y'all would support the show, support the stream, you know what I mean? Dope discussions deserve dope donations, compensation for the conversation. Let's do good business. Let's do good business. Y'all know me, hey man. The show goes on regardless. Y'all know how I give it up. Y'all know how I get down. The show goes on regardless. We're gonna do the damn thing. All right. So even if we gotta do it, Avatar Izzy for a little while, that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna give y'all some dope visuals to look at. All right. We good? We good? Everybody throw $5 at me though. I don't know what the hell is happening. Trust me, the bills are paid. The bills are paid. At the same time, I don't know. We may need to relocate. It might be Armageddon going on over here. So everybody throw $5 at me, $5 a piece. If everybody throws $5 at me through the Cash App, y'all know what it is, or the super chat. Maybe we can get away from the Armageddon. All right. So, yo, but oh shit! Then just when I said that, the lights came back on. I don't know what's happening though. That's just a little freaky, I don't know what's going on. Just when I said that, the lights came back on. Turn on the lights. Turn them on, bitch. Turn them on. Light a candle. Bum, 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 bum. I wanna be where you are. Turn them on. Turn the damn lights on. Now my internet acting up. Hold on, nigga. Turn the internet off. Turn the internet. All right. Yo, but in the meantime, between time, when we trying to get back right. God, dog, what the hell? Oh my God. Now my router is out? Now my router is out, nigga? Damn. Can my router get back online, please? And thank you. You know, these MacBook Airs, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got no damn, all we got is Wi-Fi. All we got is Wi-Fi. But anyway, we're gonna thug it out. We're gonna thug it out. Everybody throw $5 at us. Our lights are back on. So maybe it wasn't Armageddon. Glory be to the most high God. Maybe it wasn't Armageddon. So everybody throw $5 at us through the Cash App or through the super chat. Help us reach our goal. All right. So you can hear me. I appreciate that. I don't know what's my damn why it's bothering me that my damn router is still out though. I don't know. Now my router is out. That shit is bothering me. That shit is bothering me. Y'all support the show though. Support the show. Support the stream. Yeah, man. All right. So with some Angie Taylor, when he cut your power, he hollered, "Take that." Diddy did it to me. Oh Lord. The last epic words. Diddy did this to you. Wait a minute. Oh my God, bruh. Don't do that, man. Don't do that to me. Talking about Diddy did it to me. Lord have mercy. Y'all help my man Mike out. Support the show. All right, so I'm gonna get back focused. That's it. We gotta do what we gotta do, man. We soldiers over here. We soldiers. We don't cry or complain. Whenever there's lemons, we just make lemonade. And just when I said that, my internet came back. See, that's what happens. That's what happens. We don't cry, complain, or bitch and moan. We just make it happen. That's what we do. That's what is part of being a triple threat, brother, right? We don't cry, complain, and moan. We just figure out how to make it happen. We just figure out how to do what we do. But yo, if you are the type of person, especially as a man, and you are ruled by what you see, you are ruled by your lower nature, you're in trouble. Now, we're living in a day and age where this is evident and this is clear, right? Never before has this been so evident or so clear, right? I am so grateful. Yo, shout out to my pops. Shout out to my pops. And I pray that I do as effective of a job as he's done with really drilling it in my head to not be ruled by my lower nature. Now, am I perfect? Absolutely not. Without question. I'm not even close to perfect. I'm not even close to really where I should be or close to really everything that he taught me. I'm gonna be honest with you. At the same time, one of the things that I appreciate about my dad and what he taught me was he said, yo, he taught me early, many men and many kingdoms have been ruined and have been brought to ruin by men who chase women. Let me say that again. Many great men and many great kingdoms have been brought to ruin and rubble by men who chase women. Now, as he told me when I was young, of course, he wants me to be attracted to women. Of course, I'm going to be attracted to women. At the same time, one of the main things is to not be so caught up with a woman that you really lose all sense of reason, right? And we gotta get into a lot. We're gonna get it. It takes a couple of minutes for the rowdy. Yeah. It's trying to come back. It's trying to come back. So bear with us. Bear with us. If y'all want your comments highlighted red, do so through the super chat of the Cash App. All right. The first lesson in the Bible teaches is don't follow behind a woman. That's a bar. That's a bar. That's a bar, family. That's a bar. That's a bar, family. That's one of the first. What's up, Smitty Corner? Said, I love my father because he gave me every reason to love him. Shout out to that, Smitty. Shout out to that. All right. All right, hopefully we back up. Hopefully we back up. We gonna see. We gonna see. Nigga, we gonna see. Hopefully we back up. Hopefully we black. We black. Let's see if we black. Let's see if we black. Hold on. Yo, can y'all put a one in the chat if y'all can see me and hear me. Put a one in the chat if y'all can see me and hear me. We black. We black, y'all. We black. Yeah, baby. I don't know what's up with the contributions though. Will y'all support the show? Will there be one? Everybody throw $5 at us. Make sure y'all supporting the show, supporting the show. I mean, so I'm gonna do it like this, just in case we go down. Then y'all get the eye candy. Y'all get a piece. Okay, so one thing I really appreciate about my pops is my pops taught me, never get so enamored, never get so caught up by a woman and her beauty that you lose all sight of reason, right? Now, I must admit that when my mother and my father got divorced and I was around 15, 16 years old and I was living with my mother solely and beginning into manhood, I kind of adapted her love style, right? And what it means is, in essence, I learned how to love like a woman. Even though I've always kind of had it in my mind, the back of my mind, always was kind of able to navigate to the point where I wasn't so taken by women that I just did whatever. I still loved like a woman. What does that mean? What does that mean when a man loves like a woman? Usually when a woman loves you, a woman will do whatever for you, and she kind of molds herself to who that man is or what that man does, or she is supposed to be pliable and malleable to the relationship. In the past, learning to love like a woman, I've been pliable and malleable to relationships, right? In the past. A man, even though a man loves you and can love you with all his heart, the best thing that a man has is a man can walk away. A man has the gift of walking away. He has the gift of being a rock. And when people, shout out to KO Black, thank you very much, family. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate it for the technical difficulties. Y'all be like KO Black and support the show. Help a brother out. Y'all see how we do it over here. We don't stop for nothing. Rain, snow, sleet, hail. We don't stop. I would say can't stop, won't stop, but it's too soon. Yo, thank you very, very much. I would say can't stop, won't stop, but it's way too soon and way too crazy of a time for that. But thank you very much, KO Black. I appreciate you. Ooh, ooh. You already know what it is. Appreciate it.
God damn it, I like the way you do bit.
Make money, make money. When shit hit the fan, we'll take money.
Yo, we getting somewhere, and it's gonna be well worth the trip. We're getting somewhere, and it's gonna be well worth the trip. Trust me, I got y'all. Because of KO Black, we just need 22 more people. 23 more people, at least $5 a piece. 23 more people, at least $5 a piece. Y'all support the show, support the stream now, man. We getting somewhere. I promise y'all, it's gonna be worth the trip. Just roll with me, right? See, this is what a lot of men who are raised by women struggle with. And you see it play out on a lot of these panels all the time. When a man is raised around a lot of women and don't really have a strong man role model or a father figure in their life, the issue is that children, young male children, young female children, it doesn't matter, don't do what their parents say, they do what their parents do. They begin to emulate and they begin to copy the behaviors, the cadences, the speech patterns, the mannerisms, the gestures of the parent who they, or the parents who they spend the most time around. Children don't do what their parents say, they do what their parents do. And so as a young man is growing up and he's looking at his mama and how his mama handles conflict and how his mama handles relationship and how his mama handles love or situationships, whatever you want to call them, he begins to adopt those characteristics, those traits, those mannerisms. Now, loving like a woman is great for women. And like we say all the time, there's many double standards. Some that women benefit from, some that men benefit from, but there are many double standards. So if you love like a woman, as a woman, you're fine. But to love like a woman as a man is extremely detrimental and costly. You cannot get away with the same things that a lot of women get away with. And we've seen it time and time and time again. Prime example in recent history is Travis Rudolph. If those roles were reversed and Travis Rudolph would have got his sisters to come and come in the situation, Travis Rudolph would have been in prison. Even though his girl might have got off, like Travis Rudolph ended up getting off, he would have been in prison for attempted deletion. He would have been in prison for a complicit in the act of an accomplice or a complicit in the act of a crime. He would have been charged for the deletion of his sister. We know this. We know this. We've seen this, right? So that's just one example of the things that women can get away with because they're perceived a certain type of way where men cannot. where you going with this is Diddy's mom, Miss Janice, did not feel in control. Let me say that again, because this is definitely about Diddy and the Diddy trial, and we're gonna have some real adult conversation. Y'all support the show, support the stream. Let's get it in. So I want to get y'all up here. I know y'all got a lot to say. I know we got a lot to unpack. Let's get it in. Let's talk about it. Diddy's mom, Miss Janice, never felt in control. Do y'all remember the story of Miss Janice? And I'm gonna be polite. She was Diddy's father, top, bottom, working girl, right? Diddy's mother was Diddy's father's top, bottom, working girl by all accounts, right? She was a working girl. And for those who know what that means, right? So that means that she had absolutely no control. Yeah. You didn't know that code? Did he come from a line of pimps and 304s? That's where he come from. A line of pimps and 304s. So really, the behavior that he's exhibiting, although extremely disgusting, although egregious, although not in the realms of natural and clean society, really the behavior that he's exhibiting is not that surprising, being that he was raised around his mama. Yep. Yeah, Kale. Yep. One of them. Hold on real quick. So they cleaned it up. But word on the street is, and this is known. Word on the street is they cleaned it up. I looked it up. They didn't want to they didn't put it out there. But word on the street was that she was that. When I looked up, they said, look, this is what they say, right? Look, they said, so I want y'all to read between the lines. I want y'all to look at this and then read between the lines and then tell me what y'all come up with. Check it out. It says, there's no credible information suggesting that Janice Cole, Sean Diddy Cole's mother, was ever a street worker. We gotta just I'm gonna keep it to allegedly. How about that? I'm gonna keep it to allegedly right there. Allegedly, she used to be his pops, one of his pops, bottom chicks, right? But what we do know is that he was raised by his mom. We do know that. We do know that he absolutely has control issues. Now, I'm a person who has had control issues as well, right? I'm a person who has control issues as well, right? Not to that extreme, and absolutely loving like a man and being able to walk in manhood and masculinity has quelched a lot of those issues. At the same time, it's still probably always going to be little underlying thing there, right? My thing is not to control other people, as you probably notice and have seen if you really watch me and if you're really an astute person. My thing is to have control of my own situation, right? I never and that's why I don't do drugs. That's why I don't abuse alcohol. That's why I don't do certain things, because I never want to be out of control, right? I always want to make sure that I'm conscious, I'm cognizant, and I'm aware of the moment, what's going on, what's happening, so that I can control the outcomes that happen with me. To a large degree, I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. The problem or the issue comes in when you get compulsive about it and then you try to control or manipulate other people in order to get you the outcome that you desire. Let me say that again. The problem comes in when it gets to an extreme version and you are using and trying to manipulate and trying to control other people for you to get the outcome that you desire. That's when it gets problematic, right? And quite frankly, when I didn't know how to love like a man, I have been guilty of that before. I've been guilty of that. That's one of my mistakes. That's one of the things that's not so great about me, right? That's one of my past, right? Because we're talking about past, right? Should the past be held against somebody, and to what degree and for how long? And are there some things that cannot be forgiven or cannot be looked past? This is what I want to know. I'm just curious. I'm gonna give y'all a cliff note. I'm just curious early. How would you kiss somebody who not one but at least two men were peeing, urinating in their mouth? P. Diddy has a whole different meaning to me now. How do you kiss somebody who two niggas have urinated in their mouth? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Can someone else? We gonna go there. What kind of man can you be to know even a fraction of the things that Cassie has done, however coerced they may have been, for you to pick up that mantle and say, okay, you know what? I'm going to cover that woman. I'm going to marry that woman. I'm going to get in covenant with that woman. What kind of, we going there, y'all.
Excuse me. Who raised you?
Not only that, but we gotta be honest. We're gonna be real today. This niglet, Alex Love, Mike Love, whatever this niglet name is, this niglet was Diddy's personal trainer, who Diddy said, well, will you train Cassie too? And he trained her to be his wife. So basically, this nigga took Cassie from Diddy. Just like the judo instructor took Giselle from Tom Brady. Right? You don't know what you don't know? Hey, but he did know. That's the problem. He did know. He had a lot. He did know. He was around. You might as well go in the men's room and kiss a urinal. It's the same damn thing. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I'll take the word from the streets. Yeah. Low down, dirty shit. Shit. No wonder Diddy is such a piece of shit. He got it from his mama. Nah, nigga, not his pops. He got it from his mama. His dad was a hustler. Dun, 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 dun. Hustler. His dad was a hustler. Got it from his mama. Listen. We know what it's like. Imagine having the emotionality of an out of control woman in a man's body. Imagine having the uncontrolled emotionality of a woman in a man's body. Imagine that. Would it look like what we saw in the video in the Intercontinental Hotel, Los Angeles? Would it look like that? A truly egregious act? A truly, truly egregious act, something that there's no excuse for. But shout out to my man BMU, Black Man Unfiltered, who turned us on to a video last night of a girl who ran into the god doggone Dollar General trying to run another girl over and then proceeded to jump out the car and fight after that. Both of them. One jumped off the car, one jumped out the car, one jumped off the top rope like Jimmy Fly, snicker stick. Oh, you! What up, Ogu Network coming soon? What's good, my brother? That's just bad, very bad. Shout out to Robert Withers is fat. Couple things came out. Make no mistake about it. Diddy is a piece of poo. That not just any piece of poo. Diddy is that piece of poo on that Tyrone Biggums. It got Dave Chappelle skit, the one that they, the slimy one in the corner. He's that piece, the crunchy piece of poo. He's that piece of poo. He's filled. Make no mistake about it. He is filthy. Filthy. Yo, what say? Yo, and I think a lot of us knew this because it came out early in the accusations when Baby Oil Gate came out, that they would have freak offs for days. They would have freak offs for days. Yo, fam, I have never came across any coochie that I wanted to be in for 2 days straight. I have never came across any coochie that I wanted to be in for 48 hours nonstop. Like, yo, they said it was so bad. I've heard before that it was so bad that they had to have god doggone doctors with intravenous needles to while they getting their freak on to hydrate them. Ketamine, according to Cassie's testimony today, was her drug of choice. And I don't know if you know what ketamine is, but ketamine is what they use to put animals to sleep when they're in the hospital. Ketamine. Ketamine is also the drug that allegedly took out Matthew Perry. Y'all remember that? Ketamine is allegedly the drug that took out Matthew Perry as well. Ketamine puts animals to sleep. Her drug of choice. Hours and hours, days and days. I think they said the longest freak off was like 4 days, 96 hours. 96. What kind of coochie? Ever. He's a crunchy piece of shit. He is. He's a nasty, crunchy, dripping piece of shit. Listen, if we didn't get the clue for when he sent them brothers, when they was all making a band to go walk across the Brooklyn Bridge to Junior's and bring him some damn cheesecake, if we didn't get the clue that he was a nasty, crunchy piece of shit, then if we didn't get the clue when he done took the Locks Publishing and took Mace Publishing and ain't gave Mace his bread for all them songs he wrote. When we didn't get the clue, if we didn't get the clue, there's so many things we could have got the clue about. Yeah, ketamine is also used when they have you in pre-surgery, surgical holding. It takes the edge off. They take you to the ER. Yeah, 4 days, KO Black. 4 days. What's up, Raj Will? Yep. Make sure y'all support the show, support the stream now, man. So he would allegedly, he would get her drugged up. I guess she got to pick which drug she wanted, seems like. And ketamine was the one that she chose so that she could get through it, allegedly. Yo, that her coochie is like Baghdad bombed out and dejected. Damn. Yo, this is the thing. How, as a man, I don't, and I'm gonna open up the panel soon because for the life of me, there was 2 questions, and I said, and they asked me why that was on my mind, but it is. The first question is, how can you kiss a woman who's, regardless, who's been peed in her mouth by not one but multiple people? How can you kiss a woman and you know that she's been peed on in the mouth, so much so that she said that she was almost about to drown? It was so much pee. She said she's like, no, I wasn't ready. No, I wasn't ready. She said, no, I wasn't ready. It was so much. She almost drowned. How do you kiss a woman after? I don't think they make enough scope. I don't think they have enough Listerine. I don't think they have enough toothpaste in the world to wash the urination of other men. And I don't care how long it's been. Not only do you wipe this woman is on stand as we speak, 7 to 8 months prego. Like, what in the world? Like, what type of world do we live in? I don't know. I gotta hurry up, open this up panel. I need some answers. Shout out to Gurgle Legend. What's up? That girl, Sarah, from Making the Band, was almost in Cassie's shoes. I was watching on interview the other night on how Diddy would come in the room and she would leave and come back wasted every night. Damn, and she was married. Sarah was married for Making the Band. What's up, Mr. Alignment? She was able to, quote unquote, pick a drug. Sounds like a choice to me. Yo, you's a wild boy, man. You's a wild boy. You's a wild boy. I'm going to give you a chance to speak, though, as long as you don't say no F words or no trigger words. Yeah, Puppy is sick, dude. And she is a wife, bro. Yo, fam, that nigga, her husband is, yo, you know who is the biggest big wait, I'm gonna get in trouble. Hold on, let me hold that comment. I'm gonna get in trouble. Let me hold that comment. I don't got no sense. Okay. I ain't gonna get in trouble. Okay. Shout out to King Mike's World. Thank you very much, family, for the double up. Diddy is no angel, but I think it's coming to light because of what he said about Biden. Is there a way we can watch the clip to get your opinion? I'm gonna have if you send it to me in $10 more, brother, because I don't have that in my purview. If you send it to me in $10 more, usually I would charge 50, but for you, because you support the show all the time, and I appreciate you. If you send it to me and give me $10 more, I will play that clip because it's probably copyright claim. I'm gonna have to edit it, do extra work. So yeah, I got you. But if you could find it and put it in the chat and then send me $10, I got you. Because that was nowhere on my radar, good brother. That's the only reason why. But thank you very much. I appreciate King Mike's World. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you tremendously. Y'all be like King Mike's World and support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? Y'all know me. I can't be brought, but I can be borrowed. If you do have suggestions, whatever the case may be, and you know what I'm saying, you put a little something on a donation because it's going to take me a little off track and I might have to edit it out later. I will review it, okay? So support the show, support the stream. I mean, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, King Mike's World.
Thanks, man.
I got money.
We're going to open up the panel in a moment. You know what's crazy, though? I really don't get. Is there that much forgiveness in the world? Is there that much love in the world? Is there that much I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand how. Now look, this young woman here. That young woman there is a baddie to me. You know what I'm saying? To me, by my eyes, she's a baddie, right? If she approached me for whatever strange twist of fate she approached me, she tried to get with me, and I knew that she was with Diddy. If I knew she was around Diddy, well, over here, it's pointed. I'm pointing in the right direction, brother. It's pointed. Yeah. If I even knew that she was around Diddy, I probably would not deal with her. One pretty lady, women every day. Yeah, I like women. So I'm going to talk about women every single day of the week. I like women. I love women. You're going to hear women, more women, and women again. And you might see a picture like that. Because I like women. So yeah, women every day. Oh, I'm pointing to the camera. Yo, you know what's crazy? Right? On my screen, it shows me pointing to them. So it is what it is. It's all good. It shows me pointing to the girl. So I don't know. I think you got ain't no way, son. What you say, Robert W? Ain't no way what? But listen, I'm gonna talk about women all day, every day. We love women over here. So yeah, we're gonna talk about women. We love them. We love them. They're delicious. But we also got to warn about maybe they may not be so delicious. Maybe they look delicious, but maybe it's a poison apple. Wink, wink. Okay. We love women. So we talks about women. You don't like it? Leave the GD stream. Or you can continue to twerk in the chat and try to troll. And I could put up the do something to make me feel better, get you kicked out and get paid off you. Either way, I prefer getting paid off you, though. I'm gonna be honest. So please continue to twerk in the chat. please, by all means, continue to twerk in the chat. I prefer to get paid off you. I like getting paid personally. I want to get paid. She acts like women. Like women don't talk about men every day. Hey, listen, let's don't get distracted, brothers. Let's don't get distracted. If she continues to twerk too much, I'll put the signal out and y'all can put a little bag on. If she gets on your nerves, put the little baby bag on her. You know what I'm saying? And let's let her get a break. Let her rest. Let her rest her throat for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, her throat has been overworked. Let her rest her throat. All right. Women make life worth living, but women ain't the only reason for life. Oh, absolutely. But I'll be honest with you. I've said this before and I will say this again, and I don't give a damn who don't like it. I would not want to live in a world without women. Shout out to my man King Mike's World. Love me. Hey, love you, sis. Love you. Much love to you, baby. We love you, baby. Yeah. Yeah, love you, baby. One pretty lady, we love you. We love you. Yeah. Let her cam up and twerk. Shit. You know she looked like a booger wolf. Hey, shout out to King Mike's World, $10. Where did I send it to? Oh, yo, you could just put it in the chat, bro. You got a wrench. You could just put the link in the chat, and then I'll pick it up. I appreciate you, bro. I'll pick it up and then I'll play it. I'll play it. All right. As long as I'll play it. Yo, we just need, I'm not gonna pay you shit. You can pay me though. You gotta pay like you weigh to be with me, baby. I don't pay women. Women pay me. So, like my man Prime said, I don't play pussy. Pussy pay me. Shout out to Prime. I don't pay coochie. Coochie pay me, baby. You know what I'm saying? I gives it too good. I don't pay coochie. Coochie pay me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm sitting on a gold mine over here. You heard me? Shh, don't tell nobody though. What's up? I try to use my powers for good and not for evil anymore. But yeah. So let me see. I guess nothing. That's okay. I'm not mad about that. It's bad karma anyway. So let me get back to you can cut it after Diddy says what he says. I just want someone's opinion. All right, yeah, it's cool. Just put the link in. Put the link in the chat and I'll pick it up and then I got you. Go ahead and put the link in the chat. After I put it up, I'm gonna take it out the chat anyway. So it's cool. Go ahead and put the link in. Yo, so I need to understand. Shout out to King Mike's World. Appreciate you, bro. Because of King Mike's World, we just need 21 people, at least $5 a piece. Y'all support the show, support the show, you know what I mean? You already dropped it? Let me see. Okay, I got it. I got it, King Mike's World. All right, let's check this out. Shout out to my man King Mike's World. I'm a man of my word. Yep. Oh shit. Damn. Hold on real quick. Let's go to I'm a man of my word, King Mike's World. I got you. Give me 1 second. Shit. Hold on. There we go. Let's get to it. So fair use, fair mother fudging use. We're gonna check this out, give our take on it, and then we're gonna open up the panel. Y'all support the show, support the stream. In the meantime, between time, thank you very much, King Mike's World. If you have a clip that's not too crazy or whatever, and you want us to review it, you want us to go over it, that has to do with this subject, it would be it is $50. Okay, it is $50. Now, if you're a person that donates all the time, like King Mike's World, we'll give you the discount, and it's just $25. Okay. If you're a person that donates all the time, like King Mike's World, Emperor Co, and a bunch, Crown, a bunch of other people, it's just $25 if you want us to review a clip. It's $50 if you want us to review a clip that has to do with the subject. If you want to change the subject altogether, it's $100 because that's gonna kind of throw us off. So it's $100. So let's get to it. Let's go. Let's see what this is talking about.
Back to Vice President Biden. He said he's even willing to hold his vote, quote, hostage. Let's listen to what he said.
In order for us to vote for Biden, we can't be taken for granted like we always are because we're supposed to be Democrats or because people are afraid of Trump. It's whoever's going to take care of our community, whoever wants to make a deal. It's business at this point. You know, we can't trust politicians, you know, so we want to know very clearly, just like Trump made it clear that he wanted to build a wall, Biden needs to make it clear that he's going to change the lives and quality of life of Black and brown people, else he can't get the vote. I will hold the vote hostage if I have to.
All right. So shout out to my guy, King Mike's World. So King Mike's World thinks that because Diddy said this, that might be the reason why Diddy is facing these things. Well, let me say this, King Mike's World, and he had a shirt that said African on it. That's interesting. It's interesting. I guess he identifies as the African. So we do know, and we can't deny that anytime a so-called Black man speaks, has a powerful voice, and they try to use that voice to galvanize the people that they are, in fact, the enemy of the state. It's ironic, King Mike's World, because on Diddy's paperwork, on Diddy's paperwork, it doesn't say Cassie Ventura versus Sean P. Diddy Combs. It doesn't say Cassie Ventura versus Sean John Combs. Nah, it says the United States versus Sean John Combs. So yes, I can see how with the past, with what's going on with the political climate, how that might have been used against him or put a target on his back. At the same time, with that said, I think that he has done this to himself through his actions. See, if you don't have anything on you, right, then they have to create something on you, right? And then when they create something on you, if you have lived your life a certain type of way, there'll be a plethora of people who will stand up and say, King Mike's World, hell nah. We know for a fact King Mike's World wouldn't live like that. And then they would have to manufacture and make up people to come out against you. Now, that's not out of the realm or scope of what they do. They plant stuff on people all the time. They set people up all the time, all types of stuff. At the same time, the truth of the matter is, if you live your life in as good of a manner possible, you don't do freak offs for 5 and 4 days. You don't be exporting thousands of pounds of baby oil. You don't be taking people's publishing. You don't be possibly having to do with people's missing and deletions. You don't be blowing up people's cars and sending out threats to people and putting on a black mask and hoodied up and going in the black Escalade to go meet Suge Knight to take him out. Like, yo, you don't possibly have something to do with your man Biggie Smalls not being here anymore. You don't possibly have something to do with Kim Porter not being here anymore. You don't possibly have something to do with Heavy D not being here anymore. Then perhaps when you say that type of statement and they come after you, you wouldn't need 9 lawyers to protect yourself. You perhaps have the people to be able to shield you, to be able to cover you, to be able to have your back. So yeah, King Ice World, I could see how you could come to the conclusion that you came to. The issue is Diddy has done so much and is close to so many lives being destroyed that don't even matter. What say y'all, man? What say y'all? Let's drop this link. That's fair, but I think they would have kept turning a blind eye if it didn't say so. Well, that too, but this is the thing also, King Mike's World. You got to remember that he went against Diageo. He went against Diageo too. The Ciroc company, right? He went against Diageo too and was trying to make power moves. So it's possible it's a culmination of those things, and they would turn a blind eye. At the same time, the problem is when you put certain energy out, when you do certain things, it comes back to roost. Why you say so what, TV Trucker? Why you say so what? Hey, listen, we just need 21 more people, at least $5 a piece to support the show, support the stream. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Likes are absolutely free. Likes don't cost you nothing. I'm about to drop the link. I want to hear what y'all have to say. No F-bombs. So if you say F-bomb, it is $5 per occurrence. Now, also as well, you can, like I said, if you want us to play a specific clip, if you want us to get in, we will. Shout out to my man, Lord Jefferson in the building. What's up, Lord Jefferson? What's going on, family? How you doing? That would be probable if the Dems won the election. Okay, I got you. Makes sense. Hostage ain't new to him. Yeah, that's messed up, Lord Jefferson. Said hostage ain't new. It's too soon for that, family. It's too soon for that. The man is innocent until proven guilty. Lord have mercy. Lord Jesus. Damn, fam. Why are we making so hard to defend ourselves, man? They be trying to railroad us, but damn, some of us make it easy for them to do it.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man. Lord Jesus.
Do I smell a whore?
What's that, King? Might as well facts. He sure did do that too. Yep. Easy Bands, when he went after Ciroc Company, I know them little hats were going to go after him. Damn. Yeah, no F words, y'all. I'm about to drop the link though. Y'all come through. Let's chop it up. Let's have a dope discussion. Never too soon. He's guilty. We gotta stop. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. I went to Civilized University and y'all are messing up my civilization. I kicked that out. Here we go. Here's the link. Oh shit. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Okay. Invite the people. I'm about to drop the link in the chat in a moment. Pin it to the top of the chat. Link is pinned. Hey, y'all come through and kick it with your boy. So, listen. It looks like today, they're going through in the testimony. Cassie is on the stand again today. 8 months pregnant. The first day, they said that she didn't even look in Diddy's direction at all. It said that her husband was trying to stare Diddy down and Diddy was staring him down. A lot of people said that Diddy looked like he was enjoying Cassie's testimony a little too much. They were saying that, Cassie was talking about how much she loved Diddy and how much she admired Diddy and how much in the past. And that's why she did a lot of the things that she did, because she didn't want to make Sean angry. She didn't know what he would do. She was enamored, but that was after a while. Initially, they painted the picture like Diddy took a kiss from her when she was 21 years old on her 21st birthday, that Diddy made her do freak offs on her 29th birthday. So the prosecution is trying to paint a picture a slow picture, by the way. They're trying to slow roll to paint the picture like Diddy, was an older man. Here it goes again, an older man that had a lot of power and a lot of influence, and he used that power and that influence to coerce, aka force in their terminologies, Cassie into doing these acts. That's what they're gonna do. The defense is gonna try its best to prove, like, listen, Diddy is a piece of poo. He does have a violent temper. He is controlling, but that is not the grounds to prosecute him or to find him guilty for a RICO or sex trafficking. He's a freak. He's a freak ass nigga. He's a what you call it, but this is not to find guilty for sex trafficking. All right, Lord ADS waving the back. So I know it's you. If y'all want to make sure your comments get highlighted and read, do so through the super chat or through the cash app. What's up, Lord ADS? What's the deal? Lord Jefferson said her husband in court hearing all this. Man, I was divorced hearing all. Listen, he knew, Lord Jefferson. We keep forgetting the husband was Diddy's personal trainer for years. And he started training Cassie, and he trained her all the way to be a wife and to be his baby mama. Yo,
what up, Izzy Bands?
What's
so you
the
mean
deal?
how he was training her by screwing her that whole time? Or do you mean by how he was training her and the Rex to get $30 million for free because his bum ass wasn't worth $100,000 at the time? So which one are we talking about? So let's just keep it real. He's an outspoken white man who really has no privilege to speak except to a black man, of course, in this country. If this would have been another white man, he would have kept his mouth shut. But let's go with this, though, right from the top. And in this circumstance, they're doing what they've always done to us. They're railroading the man. They're tying his hands, right? In the court, they're throwing out every little thing he comes up with, everything his lawyers come up with, even though legitimate, because they're sending a signal to me that no matter what he says, unless he gives up those names that they're looking to have, that they're going to do something to him, right? That's the message. We're going to do something to you if you don't give up these names.
Give him what names? Give him what names? What are you talking about?
I think they want that list from those Diddy parties. I think there's some high-profile names on there that they're looking to have. But
they already got it.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
They got the tapes. Yeah, they do.
The tapes don't have all the people, though. The list do. And they need his testimony in court because that's evidence from a secondary case, right? And cohesion with a crime. So basically, videotaping someone doing something isn't as strong as standard in court because you have to prove the validation of why you got them or the search warrant or why that was actually validated. So it requires testimony in most cases to get a conviction, right? So what they're looking for him to do is collaborate and cooperate. And I don't think he's going to do it. Now, as far as Cassie, I can't really be she doesn't understand this, but she's just a tool in the toolbox, right? That they're using to get at Diddy. She's a character witness, not a star witness. So, her anger and discontent, like in many other cases before this, when it comes to black men, the black woman's anger is what they use to put nails in hands, right?
Is she black? I didn't think she was black.
Yeah, she's black and Asian. What do you mean?
Oh, she is? I thought she was Hispanic. Yeah. Wait a minute. I thought she was Hispanic.
Cassie black and Asian. Yeah. Google it.
Okay. Was she Filipino or something?
Is black and Asian Filipino?
Yeah, Filipino. Yeah. Filipino is considered Asian, isn't it?
Google it, Izzy.
I am in a minute. I'm listening to you though. Go ahead. I just was asking that. Go ahead.
Yeah, so they're using her anger and discontent to run this narrative, right, of Me Too, and just no accountability on the women's side. Just kind of like, I hate to say this out loud because I agree with him being locked up because of the underage girl thing, but R. Kelly, right? They got R. Kelly on all these tapes and videos from testimony, but they didn't go after the handlers or the enablers, did they? The parents who were actually benefiting from it, dropping their daughters off at his house, knowing what was going on. They didn't go after them. They went after that one solitary person. Everyone else walked free. I think they're trying to do the same thing with Diddy. It's like no accountability on one end, but all the accountability on the other end because this is who they're aiming to get.
But Diddy is a lot more powerful than R. Kelly, and Diddy has a lot more influence and a lot more control than R. Kelly had, though. So we have to acknowledge that. We can't turn a blind eye to that, so to speak.
Same premise, though, right? I mean, just because the play works on the grander scale doesn't mean it isn't the same play. Am I right? I mean, I can run the same play on the some plays you can run in junior high, and some plays you can run the NBA level and still have success, right?
Right. I get what you're saying. I mean, I could concede to that. I guess the issue would be for me, right? Diddy, like I was alluding to earlier, Diddy has done so much in a very disgusting manner that, and thank you very much, Vixen Forever. I appreciate you very much, sis. I'm gonna celebrate y'all in a minute. Make sure y'all be like a Vixen Forever, support the show, right? But he has done so much on a diabolical
to do what you did to
just
me
on a low level to you know what I'm saying?
allegedly.
No. The stuff I'm talking about is not alleged. It's not alleged that he stomped that girl out and kicked her in the stomach in the hotel. It's not alleged that he punched that Asian girl in the back of the head. It was kicking that girl in the ass and stomped the baby out of her. It's not alleged. That's not alleged. Yo, Diddy's, it's not alleged that he smacked the dog shit out of Drake. That's not alleged. It's not alleged that he was going that he tried to get at Suge Knight and them. It's not alleged. It's not alleged that he was at Quad Studios when Pac got hit. Rest in peace to Pac, rest in peace to Big. It's not alleged that he basically orchestrated the East Coast West Coast beef in order for Pac and Biggie to lose their life. That's not alleged.
Okay, if you say all this stuff is true, where's the convictions?
Yo, again, it's again.
You're alleging a lot.
I'm not alleging. Yo, we seen the tape. What are you talking about?
You saw one tape. You didn't see all the tape.
We see the tape, yo, but we see listen. He got on. We seen two tapes because we seen the nigga and wherever the country he was at, looking like down and out in Beverly Hills, talking about, I'm sorry for what I did. I just, I wasn't in my right mind and I went through a dark place and I was beating bitches' ass and slapping bitches and kicking bitches in the butt. And I'm sorry for doing that. And I just was in a dark place and I just won't do it again. And we seen that, right?
Okay. If you say that domestic violence is wrong, right? Hostility towards men, towards women, towards all of human beings is wrong, right? So DV is wrong in your head, no matter who it is, correct? That's what you're saying. I think the violence that he is distributing and the hostility is wrong because it's domestic and against the law. Is that correct? Is that what you're saying?
Yo, fam, you trying to conflate the point. One don't have
no. You did all this and put together.
Take the base out your voice, brother. We can have the conversation. Are you doing all that?
Easy. I'm a man. You're gonna get some base. What you expect?
All right, but I'm saying,
you?
Nah, I don't. But I'm just saying, I don't understand. It seems like you get hostile with me, brother. I didn't do that to you. Go ahead. I'm listening to you. I'm trying to come from like I'm not.
Smoke,
go ahead.
If you got that type of smoke for Diddy, you got to have the same type of smoke for Cassie because of Kim Porter, right? You got to feel that way. Because remember,
what do you mean? Wait. You got clever. Go ahead. She did what?
When she was sick in the hospital. Remember, she had cancer and Cassie beat on her when Diddy was there, right?
I didn't. No, I don't know nothing about that. I can't say. I don't know
all of a sudden, you see, there's
not all of a sudden. I don't listen. I don't know about that. You want me to speak on something I've never heard of before? I never heard that before. I never heard that she went to the hospital and beat on Kim Porter for cancer. I never heard that Kim Porter had cancer. I never heard nothing about that.
Well,
so I don't know what that's alleged.
And I remember that coming up in one of your particular shows.
No, you don't. You heard me talk about Kim Porter, but I've done a show about Kim Porter, but I've never said that Kim Porter had the big C because I've never known that. And I've never said that Kim Porter got beat up by Cassie because I've never known that either. So I would be willing to bet you whatever you want to bet, and I will pull up the stream if you like, because I like money and I need some. So, hey, let's do it, because that's not the case.
Not true.
Yes,
if you say so.
Yeah, I say so because I don't know anything about that. If I did, I would speak on it. I don't know nothing about that. So, and that's the thing. Like, what I do know and what I have heard and what I have seen is what Diddy said when he was in that brown shirt that he was in. He didn't have a haircut, and he was sitting there at that little tropical table, and he was confessing to beating on bitches. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, that is what it is. That's not what he's going to trial for, but we cannot make it seem like he ain't still people publishing. We can't make it seem like we don't know that he was beating on bitches. We can't make it seem like we don't know that he was doing a little much. We can't make it seem like, I believe that the nigga had her go on the back page. Yo, listen, fam, I was on Craigslist one time and I was trying to post my rims for my Jaguar, right? I was trying to sell my rims on my Jaguar, right?
And then I was on Craigslist.
Yo, hold on. I was on Craigslist and I was trying to sell my rims to my Jaguar. And I came across a post. I was like, what the hell is this? It was a post that we're looking for a man to come and do my wife, you know what I'm saying? And come and hang out with me and my wife, la, 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 la. That sounded like that Diddy post that Cassie was talking about. So I believe that Diddy had that girl on back pages, that Diddy had that girl on Craigslist, and Diddy had that girl on Cowboys for Angels. I believe that. Looking for dick. I believe it. Looking for dick. Thank you very much, ADS. I appreciate you.
I believe that might actually be true. That might actually, even though I would think a high class man like Diddy would just choose flat out escort services, because those are just better to deal with than just back page. And
that's a nasty nigga. It's not as it's like yo, you know, most people want to eat at Waffle House because the grease after the club. It's like that nigga wanted it raw and uncut. That nigga wanted that nasty meat. You know what I'm saying?
Brother Mike says something very profound in the chat right now. He said, do you think maybe Cassie was with it too? Yes, I do. I think she was on board. There you go, White Knight. There you go with the White Knight.
It's not White Knight, yo, fam. It's not White Knight, yo, fam. I think that it's not White Knight, yo, fam. When who signs up for two niggas to pee in their mouth to the point where you're almost drowning in pee? Like, who signs up for that? Who raised you? Who signs up for that shit? I don't know. Who signs up? Wait. Who signs up to get their ass whipped? She trying to run away. Who signs up to get their ass whipped and drug on the floor? Who signs up for that?
On the first point, before you try to go to the extreme video, because that's been your kind of high ground, let's talk about the peeing in the mouth, right? So you're saying that Cassie did not have the agency to get up and say, no, I'm not going to let you piss on me as a human being. I don't give a damn about any of these record deals. I don't give a damn about any of this money. I'm going to not allow you, due to my dignity, to pee on me. So she doesn't have the agency to say that, even though they've been breaking up since 2012 through 2016. Let's also talk about that too, right? That was a whole thing where she left him and she came back, and he left her and she came back to him. So it's not all, Izzy, what you think about angels, right? This isn't.
I'm not saying she's an angel.
This innocent, pure.
I'm not saying she's innocent or pure. Obviously, yo, the title of my show is "Why Would You Wife or Date a Diddy Ex or a Freak Offer?" So I'm definitely don't think that she's pure. I wouldn't touch that girl with your dick. What are you talking about?
I hate Cassie. I still would.
You's a nasty nigga, and you need Jesus.
I got Jesus, still do it.
Well, that shit is a damn shame. You's a nasty nigga. That's nasty. What's the point? What? Help me understand that. I don't get, and this is the mentality that I don't get. I don't get, if you know a nigga smutted this girl out, you know for a fact. Like, yo, with any other woman, unless you get the whole facts, you gotta guess, you gotta calculate, you gotta do some mathematics, some extreme calculations or whatever. This you don't. You know for a fact. 1 + 1 = she got smutted out. Why would you go behind that? Like, why? I don't understand. Why would you want to go behind that?
Because she made him rich. That's why. He wasn't going to make that her husband, Alex, whatever his name is. She made him rich beyond his imagination. You know, when they met and he first started screwing with her, he had barely even started his personal training business at the time. I mean, he had just got off the ground and she started messing around with him, right? Under Diddy's eyes, you know what I'm saying? In Diddy's house. Diddy hired him on, I think more or less because he thought he was okay and she liked him versus anything else. And then now the man was making, I forgot what Diddy said back in the day, but it wasn't a whole 200 grand a year. I think it was like 150, 160. And in New York, that's more like 85, 90K a year, right? But with her, she had 3 million already. So when they got together and left Diddy, she already had 3.5, 4 million. And then let's not forget the screams of Cassie when she was going broke. That if you don't give me $30 million right now, I'm going to tell everybody your secrets. I'm going to yell them all out to you, which got this FBI case started in the first place, in which he gave her $30 million and made them extraordinarily rich. So why would he ever leave her? She's the money.
Wait, hold on. I'm talking about your ass. Why would your ass go behind all of that? That's what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about this nasty white nigga. I'm talking about your ass. Why would your ass get involved in that?
Because I'm a nasty nigga.
Okay, that makes sense.
There you go. I'm a freak ass nigga. What's up? Tell these girls what's up. Tell these girls what's up. Tell these women what's up though. I like all that freaky shit. Yeah.
That's behind you, like behind another nigga though. I don't get that. Shout out to Blanco. What's up, Blanco? What's going on?
We all have gone behind another nigga. Let's not lie to ourselves.
Nah, but yo, yes, we have. Listen, none of us. We all have a past. And 99.9% of the women that we've been with have a past. But I guarantee you, more than likely, they haven't got peed in their mouth by two people at the same time to the fact that they almost drowned. I'm willing to bet good money that they haven't been smutted out by, you know what I'm saying, by like Diddy and the crew. Like I'm willing to bet that they haven't had 48-hour, 96-hour freak offs, nigga, in a row, like, and had to have interveners into their system in order to bring them back. I'm willing to bet good money that I probably haven't been with that woman.
Well, how did we know that, Izzy, as a group, as a collective? How do we know?
Nigga. Yo, fam, if you said, I'm pretty sure that the roast beef, the roast beef is kind of saggy, man. Come on, man. If you got a woman and she 30 years old with saggy roast beef, that should tell you something right there. It's stretched out of proportion. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, hello. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you hit that shit, fall to a whole nother dimension, nigga. You disappear off of that thing.
Ain't no bottom.
There's a search point down there.
The bottom
of the ropes. Like in Poltergeist. Remember that rope in Poltergeist? That Caroline, pull the rope, Caroline. Pull the rope, Izzy, pull the rope.
And niggas put a fist and everything else in that shit, man. You wildin', bro. You should know.
But
I'm just
let's
saying.
also put some clarity out there. Women only. Only deal with women only. I don't want none of that homosexual ass fag shit.
Please. Hey, with the F word, brother, that's definitely a trigger word, bro. Whoa. Be easy with that. A shout out to Old Goon Network coming soon, $2. We sick and tired of this. Shout out to Old Goon Network coming soon. I appreciate you. Yeah, you can't say that word, brother.
We sick and tired of that nigga there. We sick and tired.
Her coochie is like throwing a toothpick down the hallway, down the hall in Tuttle. GD, man, another trigger word? Shit. Yeah, please don't say that word again. You can't say that word. I know, but you can't say that word, all right? But go ahead, I'm listening to you, and then I'm going to let Blanco get in there.
I have said all I believe I need to say at this point, and I would pass the mic to Blanco.
Shout out to that. Oh, what's up, Blanco? What's going on, man? How you?
What's good? How you doing?
All right, how you?
I'm good, bro. I think her husband knows just about the Diddy relationship. I don't think he know about the stance of the smut session that she was going through. There is no way. There is no way. I think Buddy find out probably once he was in a relationship with her. He started finding out piece by piece. But when he got with her, there is no way that woman will open up and say that say that like openly. Women already lie about their body counts and trying to hide it and everything. I highly doubt he will know about these piece sections and small out prostitution kind of sections. He find this out later on, bro.
Okay, so now let me ask you a question. So the guy was Diddy's trainer, right? Personal trainer, right?
Yes, he hired him and then took it away. He wiped her up, I guess, later.
Okay, right, later, right? The guy was his personal trainer, and then he personal trained Cassie. When Diddy tried to get Terrence Howard to train him in acting, what was Diddy trying to do?
Invited to his office, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, he was trying to bone Terrence Howard. When Diddy invited Michael B. Jordan to be his boxing trainer, what was Diddy trying to do? He was trying to freak off with Michael B. Jordan. So what I'm saying is, I'm pretty sure, I don't know about that, but I'm pretty sure the dude is in great shape, right? And he's a personal trainer, right? Diddy likes men, right? So I'm pretty sure for at least he know that Diddy go both ways. He know that for sure, right? I'm pretty sure he's been around, or Diddy's invited him to be around to try to loosen him up to the fact. And I'm pretty sure that he probably was in a freak off with Cassie his damn self. And that's how she got Michael B. Jordan. They was in a freak off, and then they decided to go their own way without Diddy. That's how she got Michael B. Jordan. So I'm pretty sure that they did a freak off, or he did a freak off. I'm pretty sure he knew. I'm pretty sure he knew how to freak off run. That's why he's going to testify, I think.
That man is not going to testify. And
Yes,
he
he
will
would.
not be.
Whoa. Yes, he is. Why do you say shit?
Yeah.
Hold on. Time out. You're just be talking. Yo, they literally have him in the courtroom saying that, he is in the courtroom until he testifies. What are you talking about?
Okay, cool. That man
Don't just say, hold on real quick. When I say some shit, I know what I'm talking about. Don't just say, oh, he ain't gonna testify. Yes, he is scheduled to testify.
Yeah. Okay. All right. The man, that will be some sort of conflict of interest at that point, since they married.
They have him on the docket to testify, yo.
Okay.
And so they said that they will allow him to be into the courtroom until in certain sections, and then they're gonna ask him to leave. So they have him because, again, he was Diddy's personal trainer first. They just happened to get married, but he was Diddy's personal trainer first. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna come out that he was in some of them freak offs too. Just saying.
Yeah.
What's up,
That man
Jesse?
wasn't. I highly doubt that man wasn't on those freak offs, man. But okay.
We'll see.
All right.
Hey, a shout out to JD LMAO. He offered to take 50 Cent out shopping to buy him clothes too. Yep, he did. 50 was offended, which he should have been. What's up, HC Bo 1 said high class wear, no doubt. King Mike's World said you'd be surprised what people like. Oh Lord, Izzy, you'd be surprised what people are into. Some people like something worse than P. Yeah, I've heard. I wouldn't know for facts, but I heard. That's not true. They have babies and bounce back. Well, yeah, listen, you might be able to bounce back from a baby, right? Because that's so many hours of labor. But how does your coochie bounce back from having having hundreds of 4-day long orgies? Like, how does your body bounce back from that? How does your coochie bounce back from, you had 7 dicks in you for 4 days? 4 whole days?
They be having exercises and all kind of techniques to bring it back.
Bro, that's a lot of bringing back, bro. That's a lot of elasticity. And for
they
those
be having 8-pound babies, so they know their techniques.
And for those who never been to NYC, the Holland Tunnel is deep as F, no doubt. Justin D said LMAO. Oh, I read that. Yo, King Maestro said Diddy has definitely done some ish. Yeah. And I think, again, like we was talking about, and this is one thing I definitely agree with Blanco on, and we both said it. If they can't get him on the first two charges, the third charge is pretty much a done deal. That's why I don't even know why he didn't take the plea. The third charge, the trafficking charge, is pretty much a done deal. It's self-explanatory. If he crossed state lines with workers and he elicit or solicit those workers by paying them, which that's what she said. She said that he would pay them or the bodyguards would pay them. Now we'll see if that comes out. Then that is a done deal.
Yeah,
A big surprise said there is surgery to tighten. Yeah, there's surgery, but I'm just saying without the surgery, that thing, I don't care how much vinegar you got, eventually that thing ain't gonna snap back. Go ahead, fam.
When you take a plea, you waive your rights to appealing. So that's most likely what happened in this case. And one thing about Diddy, he got plenty of money to continue appealing and appealing and appealing. So that's the number one reason why he won't take a plea unless that plea is very attractive.
Hey, Emperco said Gina Davis was the first celeb to get whatever that is. Her coochie was blown out like a damn. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. I have purposely stayed away from like singers and actresses and stuff like that. Like, that's not my cup of tea, man. Yo, the things that a lot of them women have to do to get in a position or be in a position that they in, man, is diabolical, bro. It's diabolical, and I ain't. I can't. So, Lord ADS, you would be with a woman that you know. Would you wife up a woman that you know has been with, like, you know she's been smutted out? Would you wife her up, or you just would go for the one time?
I mean, she could be even some of those women make good concubines, right? I mean, down chicks, give you a couple kids, the whole nine, right? That you ain't never got put no ring on them. I mean, you could just be with them in some cases, right? You could even have other women with those type of women. That's the thing about it. They get that, you know what I'm saying? You're a successful man, and you know what I'm saying, there are multiple women attracted to you. Shoot, they might even be with that. There's benefits to concubines, right? But marry her though, oh man, it would take a lot of prayer, brother. A lot of fasting, a lot of praying. You know what I'm saying? To get to that point. And bro, we would have to steam clean our whole body. I mean,
he said steam clean the body. That's hilarious, nigga. Steam clean the body. How you would have a baby with a 304, bro? A known 304? So you would have a baby with Superhead or something?
Brother, the only difference between porn stars, Superhead, chicks like my apologies. The only difference between porn stars, Superhead, and Cassie and regular women is that they do it at a high level, and these women out here do it for free. That's how I see it.
He's correct.
Wait, no, he's not correct, bro. So wait. First of all, the reason why it's not correct is the access to dues that Corinne Stephens has access to. So right. So Corinne Stephens would have been with a Shaq who's been with tens of thousands of women, or thousands of women, been with a Method Man, thousands of women, with a Ray J, thousands of women, so automatically, and them niggas don't wear bags. So automatically, they said it. Them athletes don't want to wear a bag. They be going in raw diggler. And so the access to niggas who've been with thousands and thousands of women, you putting Johnson on God dog on the roulette table. it's a little bit different. Like, even if she only been with hundreds of men, which you know she hasn't, she probably been with like 1,000. I think what was her body? What Tiana Taylor said her body count was what, 1,000? Tiana Taylor said her body count was 1,000. So yo, fam, like the average woman, let's say the average woman is out there. Out there for the average woman be like 50 or 60 dudes. It ain't gonna be hundreds, it ain't gonna be thousands, it ain't gonna be 10,000, and it ain't gonna be with niggas that been with hundreds of thousands of women collectively. You know what I'm saying? So that automatically makes it a huge difference. Y'all disagree?
It's the same thing, bro.
It's the same thing. I agree.
Yes, they only did because it's plenty niggas in your neighborhood that don't smash hundreds of bro, my nigga. It's the same thing.
I said thousands, hundreds, yes, I know. I'm talking about thousands though.
Doesn't matter, still count for one day.
Yo, okay. If y'all say so, that doesn't even make sense. Can you give me a better argument than that? That doesn't even make sense. If she have access to dudes that get money like that, and she got and they've been running through her, you don't think she been messing with regular niggas, all the niggas? She got hundreds, if not thousands and thousands of bodies. I think Tiana Taylor was bragging, Tiana Taylor, Tiana Trump. I'm sorry, Tiana Trump was bragging about having 1,000 bodies.
Okay, well, she's a P star, so I will assume.
Right, but so is Corinne Stephens, basically.
Right, and it's plenty girls that in your neighborhood that don't do the same thing. They're just not popular.
Nah, not thousands. Nah, they don't even have access to that many dudes, though. They might have did 60, 70, 100, maybe, but they don't have the same access. Yo, Emperor Koja said, I briefly dated a corn star in college. Trust me, it wasn't fun. I had to dump her quick. I believe that. I would never, bro. That's not knowingly.
Yeah, every nigga that mess with a lot of women have come across a bunch of whores, bro. You want to pipe them down. You don't know these girls got trained out or none of that stuff. You just pipe them down, keep them moving. And you have done it too, bro. You just probably didn't know. That's all it is.
But that makes a big difference, though. What I mean, knowingly and unknowingly makes a huge difference, right? What's up, Marcus Evans? What's going on? Knowingly and unknowingly makes a huge difference, don't it?
No, because if I'm not going to wife you, why would I care? I'm just going to get mine stuff and keep it moving. So it doesn't matter at that point. It matters when you want to wife them.
Yo, that's crazy. I meant Tiana Trump. Yeah, I meant Tiana Trump, not Tiana Taylor. So for the record, I apologize. I meant Tiana Trump, not Tiana Taylor. Excuse me. I misspoke. I wouldn't have took down Brittany Renner until she started messing with Gates. I'm not following behind that. Yeah, and she claimed that she only has 35 bodies. That's what she claimed.
Izzy, women, when it comes to virtue and modesty, they will lie to you. They will lie. I think the right number is for every dude that she claims, there are 5 other dudes that she don't claim, right? That she has sex.
3. They said 3 allegedly, but
5. I go 5 for most women.
Why? But the thing is, like, she could have kept that to herself. Why volunteer a lie? Why would Brittany volunteer? I'm not saying she did, but okay, let's go to 3. I go to 3. That's 100 bodies. That's only 100. That's 100 bodies. That's not 1,000 bodies.
100 bodies. If it's one body, Izzy, if it's more than 5 or 6 bodies, it's a large amount of bodies anyway.
That's not the same thing as getting trizzed out. And come on, man, y'all got to stop this shit, man. Why are y'all like this? Why do y'all act like there's no difference between a 304 and an average everyday woman? That's ridiculous. That y'all are really trying to stand on. There's no difference than an average woman and a hoe. Come on, man. Are y'all serious right now?
Who made the argument?
That's basically y'all. If you're saying, oh well, Izzy, you probably been with a woman like that, but you just don't know it. No, that's not true, man.
And this is how you know you're wrong. You just talking. We
You're
made
just
okay. What I was saying was very simple. We was talking about a hole in the industry and your neighborhood hole, my nigga. That's what we was talking about, bro.
no, but again, you said not knowing, and that's what I said. I said I've never been with a known 304. I've never been with a woman that I know has 100, 200, 300, 1,000 bodies. I've never been with a woman that I know been out there thotting. Never. Now, does that mean that she has it? Not necessarily, but I didn't know it. And if I knew it, I wouldn't have done it. That's the point that I'm making. I was the one making
Okay.
the point. You the one trying to talk my point, to debunk my point, but then to co-sign what Lord ADS said.
He's talking about, and what I agree with is there is no difference between a hole in the industry and your hole in your particular neighborhood, bro. We talk about hole versus
Hey,
holes, okay?
ADS, was that what you talking about, or were you talking about a woman, period?
I speak on behalf of myself at this point, Poppy. I will take all the shelter and all the blame. I spoke on behalf of most of these women in general.
That's why I know he said Blancos. That's why I don't know what the hell you talking about. That's why I know he said. You don't know what you're talking about, yo.
No. Before we go there,
no, but he don't. No. Stop for a second, Lord ADS. He don't know. I knew what I was responding to, and he jumped in it and tried to change what was said and try to make it seem like I'm stupid. I don't know what I'm talking about. When I was addressing you directly, I know what the hell I'm talking about.
Gentlemen, no one here is
I
stupid.
talk about holes versus holes.
But
A
he's
hole in
not.
the industry
He's
and a
not.
hole in it.
That's not.
Okay,
That's
cool.
not what Lord
Okay, make
ADS.
it from mine then. Okay, make it for me then. A hole in the industry versus a hole in the neighborhood.
But that's
A parallel comparison right there.
That's not the conversation though. That's not the conversation, because I wouldn't deal with a hoe in the neighborhood either knowingly. So I don't believe in going behind niggas, and I don't understand why other brothers do. I don't even get it at all. Why would you want to knowingly go behind? Listen, Blanco, if you had a girl and me and you just I know of you, right? If you had a girl and I knew she was with you, I would not even deal with that girl, no matter what she looked. She could look like this chick up here on this damn thing. I would not deal with her if I knew she dealt with you. There's too many women out here for niggas to be choosing women who are run through. I don't understand. Why would you want to choose a woman that you know is ran through? Why?
Is every woman
That's hold on, ADS. That's common sense, bro. That's very common sense, bro. I think that would be like between friends, like that should even be saying, like we know that. Duh. I'm talking about bros, hoes in your particular neighborhood that you see on the everyday.
Time out. No. You gotta address what I said. It's not duh, because niggas do it all the time. Niggas backdoor their homeboys all the time, especially these young niggas. They be back. This dude made a post the other day. He said, "Damn, it seemed like homies is more in love with my girl than I am." Niggas backdoor niggas all the time for their girl, especially nowadays.
So that's the common thing. That's the majority.
Yo, I don't speak, fam. Again, I don't know about majority. I said this in the beginning of the stream. I don't speak about majority. The majority of people are losers. I don't speak about majority. This is not that show. I don't judge things about majority, minority. I judge things based on my experience and what I've seen and what I know to be true.
Yeah, because the majority of men is not doing that. That's a small portion of niggas would be doing that.
Yo, fam, it don't matter.
If they call each other friends, that's not going down.
Yo, fam, okay. I mean, but that don't have nothing to do with what we talking about. Again, the point is that's look, yeah, KO said that's really common nowadays. I've heard it a lot, but I don't know. I'm not a YN, so I don't know. I'm not gonna do it. I live by principles and codes, but I know a lot of people don't. It's if you want to talk about majority, but I don't talk about majorities like that. A lot of people will backdoor you for your girl. Easy, real quick, like.
But it's always been that way. It's always been that way. You know what I'm saying? Backstabbers, you know what I'm saying? That's been out Sister Temptations, my
So
brother. You know
no,
what I'm saying?
OJ said that they smile in your face, whole
Yeah.
time trying to take your place. Backstab. Yeah, that was
Backstab.
about a girl. That was about a girl. Yep,
Dirty
you're right
Mac
about
has always been a thing, brother. It's just become more, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even say it's become more of a thing. I think it's about the same number. I mean, it's just about opportunity for niggas, right? And access. You know what I'm saying? If they can get access to the broad, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of niggas out here who are grinding up, they'll say take advantage of it, right? Take opportunity. Some niggas, though, they'll scream out and say, hey, that's my homeboy. I know what I'm saying? I put it this way. I value him, no saying, and him being cool with me versus you. But that's usually to the ugly women.
No. That's not to, just ugly. A dude like me, it don't matter what that woman look like. I'm not going. Like, yo, I'm not going. It don't matter what you look like. I'm not going. Because a lot of women, even when they look ugly in the face, they look good naked. If you know, you know. But anyway, Brandon 86, what's up, family? That's why they don't try to help brothers find a right kind of sister. Damn. Because they dirty macking, huh? Damn, dirty macking, very nasty work. It is. I don't believe in that shit. That shit is just terrible, man. That's just one of them terrible things. It's like, yo, why? It's so many women out there. That's what ADS. So that's why I wanted to ask you. Bro, honestly, it's so many women out there. Why knowingly go behind a famous dude or dudes that you know of, and you know this woman has been ran through? Why go behind that? I don't understand that mentality. Can you really talk to that mentality?
Let me go ahead and synthesize this real quick, make it right for you.
Okay.
It's the same difference, right? I've been in situations before when I've been on a date with a broad, especially a white broad or something. When we go to certain bars and stuff, kind of the mixed crowds, where niggas is all up on her, right? Because they see her with me. Niggas don't like to talk to these women. They are afraid to death of what they say they like. They are in fear of it. They're in fear of rejection. They're being shut down. Some of these niggas just have low self-esteem and no confidence, right? Until they see you do it. But instead of them going out to conquer a different mountain, they want to conquer your damn mountain, the same mountain you want, because they figure there's a path, right, on your mountain to get to this chick or whatever, whatnot, right? And to me, it's kind of, it's aggravating more than anything, right?
Wait. So let me understand it. So are you basically saying that sometimes because dudes don't have confidence, they gain the confidence by knocking you and getting and trying to use it off of what they think that you lack in order to try to get the attention of the girl? Is that kind of the mentality that you're saying?
Yeah, they try to draw off your energy, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
For inspiration. Yeah.
But okay, that's like when they see you with a girl, they see you with a woman, whatever the case may be. I get that. But what I'm saying is, what's the thought process of like Blanca was saying, the neighborhood 304 that says, yo, I know that Mike, Tony, Robbie, Bobby, Mickey, Ricky, and Mike, I know that all them niggas ran through her, but I'ma still do her. Like what's that mentality that I know they did it, so I'm gonna do it? Hold on real quick, Joey. Shout out to you. I'm gonna let ADS answer, then I'm gonna let you.
Yeah, because it's really simple. Is you come from the inner city, so I don't understand why you ain't oblivious.
But I do, nigga. I come from the inner city, but there's some shit.
You know the reason is, but
no,
ahead,
I don't.
ADS.
I don't.
You
I
do.
promise you, I don't. No, I don't. I don't, nigga. The world is a big place, nigga. I come from a big city. I'm from a big
New York.
town.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just from the poorest part.
Like, you from New York?
I'm
like,
from the big. Hey, yo, I come from a little city in a big. I come from a little town in a big city, fam. I'm from. There's the Staten Island. That if you got me, you was their neighborhood hoe, and I just didn't know.
Ain't you from Bronxville? Ain't you from Bronxville?
I'm from Brownsville.
Brownsville,
yeah.
Brownsville, my fault. I said Brownsville.
Yeah.
Brownsville.
Yeah.
And you mean to tell me that you never, ever experienced or known about situations about women dealing with multiple guys in the hood? Like,
I'm not saying no. Okay, listen, I'm not saying that. Of course, I know that they're a neighborhood 304s. Of course, I'm just saying I never dealt with them. I never had a desire to. And niggas like, oh, yo, this shorty been ran through. You should get you some. No, I shouldn't. Like, why would I want to do that? Y'all niggas is nasty.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Remember the old Jay-Z line? She mess with other dudes, not know they just like us. I know how New York guys operate. Y'all deal with chicks from different barrels. Y'all don't deal with the chicks from y'all hood. But you don't know if she's probably a thought too.
Right,
Like,
but that's the point. That's the point I'm saying. It's the difference between not knowing and knowing.
Okay,
I can't understand how a nigga know. Niggas know who Cassie is. They know that Diddy been smutting Cassie out. Niggas know who this fine ass Asian woman is, and they know Diddy been smutting that fine ass Asian woman out. So why go behind? No matter what she looked like, why go behind the nigga knowing that she this? Niggas know who Superhead is, and niggas was getting in line still like, yo, I smash. Like what?
Yeah, and wifing her up because certain guys don't. Why? And it's the thing. And I just had this conversation somewhere. I just had this conversation somewhere else. Is because you already know if you Muslim, you know about Islam. Like most of the women, they out there thotting and bopping. We can enlighten them and convert them.
Wow.
Yeah, I know it sounds crazy.
Why would you want to convert a thought in the bop?
But she's got to be enlightened to be able to do it on her own, like Brittany Renner. You see how she did it. You know what I mean? Now she's Muslim, but that's even with regular women that's Christian that they've been thotting and bopping and being whores. Now they praising the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like you get what I'm saying?
What was you on the Black China train when Black China was talking about she found Jesus? Was you on the Black China train? Man, but fam, that's what I'm saying. But
and you wouldn't know, but
that's what I'm saying. If you know, hold on, Joey. If you know she thought in the Bible, if you know she out there in the world, if you know she got a reputation for it, how do you go behind that and still say, you know what? I want to see what them niggas was talking about. Like, why?
I understand. I definitely understand.
But that's not how it usually goes, bro. That's not how it usually goes.
You're lying. Yes, it does. I've literally heard niggas in the industry be like, yo, I've seen so many, Superhead, son, I was with Superhead, I was with Superhead too, I was with Superhead too. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah, okay, we know you're perfect, bro. Cool, we got it, right?
I'm not
but
perfect.
the way
why would you do that? Is what I'm asking. I'm so far from
you're the
perfect.
master. You're the master player. Fool.
Answer that. No, it's not about none of that. Why?
Because they wanted to do it. They wanted to do it. Simple as that.
Why?
Simple as that.
Why?
Because they wanted to do it. That's your reason. They wanted to see what that troll feels like. That's it. But the way it goes, when you outside, you meet certain hoe, right? You don't know who this girl be smashing on, right? But the way that she moved, you can already tell what time it is. The stuff that she got on, you can already kind of like have a pretty good idea how she get out. Then you smash it a couple of times. Most likely the progenitor door ran through her. Probably the Queen niggas ran through her, or the Harlow niggas probably ran through her. But the point is that bro, if she's outside doing certain things, it's a good chance that she have been ran through. That's what I always say, right? Most women are hoes. You see what I'm saying? Because they start since high school and they get to be 35 and 40. But nigga, do you know what the collection of these hoes, the regular hoe be having outside? Unlimited, bro. Okay? The collections of dick that the most bros have, bro, is unlimited, bro. Most women are hoes.
Hold on real quick. My fault. It's not until recent history. I'm gonna let you get in. Let me read this after that, and I'm gonna let you get in. It's not until recent history that a lot of that the world has been such a small place, right? Usually bops was relegated to their own neighborhood or their own cities. Like usually bops was not like just bops all over the country or whatever the case may be. There was the bop from your hood, there was the bop from your city, whatever the case may be. So with the advent of the internet and flying people out and flew out and stuff like that, the world has got to be a smaller place, but like it's not like it's unlimited. I mean, maybe now it's kind of like that, but it's not. The problem is we got the whole facts. That's what I'm saying. We got Twitter, X, now X, we got Instagram, we got Facebook, we got the whole facts. So how do you have the whole facts, see what it is, and still say, yo, you know what? Yeah, I wanna bounce that. Especially when it comes to a celebrity, bro. But anyway, Ogo Never Coming Soon said, if someone can take your girl, was she really yours? The answer is no, she was not. Shout out to you. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, Ogo Network coming soon. Because of Ogo Network coming soon, we just need 18 more people. These $5 piece. Y'all support the show. What say you, Joey?
Okay. Here go Joey about to shake up the room as always.
Let's get it. Just know
I know.
F bombs. Let's get it.
PG-13. I know.
All right, let's get it.
BET afternoon.
BET afternoon.
Yeah. Can you accept that your old lady, your wife, your baby mom was a whore? Could you accept that?
No.
You ain't got to tolerate it, but could you accept it?
No.
Why?
If I found out that my baby mama was a whore, then I would take care of my child and I would never speak to her again.
Even though she doing everything right, she treating you right, feeding your raggedy ass, and taking care of you, taking care of home, and you found out later on that she was a whore, you'll just cut her off after that.
Do I smell a whore?
Yep.
A bloody whore. Yeah.
Would gotta go.
Would you
gotta
cut her
go?
off?
She gotta go.
All right, man. See, man, I
be singing like this.
You talking to me?
I be getting my car. Yo, my nigga, I be getting my Carl Thomas on.
But that's your whore now? That's your
No,
whore.
it ain't. Listen,
yes, it is. She's
no,
not out there running the streets no more.
No.
Your
You
chick.
don't understand. If I make her my bop, that's different, right? Because that's my goal in life.
Oh,
if
so
I
you wouldn't care?
No. If I meaning no. Meaning if she was a good girl and I meaning if she was a good girl and I freaked her out, then that's different. But if she is the neighborhood bop or the town bop, and you know what I'm saying, nah, bro.
Okay.
I don't think Izzy being real. I don't think Izzy being honest about this. I call cap.
Okay, go ahead.
So after you've been splishing and splashing in that pool every day for weeks and months and years on end, you've been swimming, back diving, breaststroking in that pool. All of a sudden, you're gonna be mad because you found out at one point it was a public pool. Come on,
absolutely, because listen, this is the thing, right? In my vetting skills and what I do, we've had this conversation. And she made it seem like it was a private pool, like it was a country club, because that's the only way I'm rocking, right? So she made it seem like it was a private pool in a country club. And if I smell it on her that, oh, wait, you like it in the middle, you want a bunch of niggas. Okay, cool. That's your right. I'm not gonna beat her or get mad at her, but I just don't want to be a part of that.
But her past is her past, though.
Right, but her past is her past unless she was a bop.
But the crazy part is it's very simple, bro. He would never know the real past unless he got it as a virgin woman, bro. Like that's the only way it guarantee you that this woman was a good woman, bro.
Nah, that's not true.
Came to, all right, cool. Yo,
that's true. Are you crazy?
Yeah. I get it. You're right, boss. But the thing is that
don't pacify my guy. You don't got to do that. Go ahead. You can say what you're saying, but I'm just saying that's not true what you're saying, and I'll tell you.
And I'm agreeing with you, bro. Like you're right, boss. You got it. Like what's the problem, bro? You okay?
Go ahead, Blanco.
Most guys.
You was a condescending.
Yo,
hold on, let Blanco.
Go ahead.
Yes, swear like bro.
Go ahead, man.
What are the apps you even coming across in your 30s and 40s to a good woman alone for all this time? That's like having $1 million outside in the corner and nobody grabbing it. What are the apps that happen?
Okay, so listen, the thing is, I'm not expecting her to be a virgin, right? And I'm not expecting her to not have had experiences or been with dudes, right? I know that most girls have a quote unquote whole phase, right? The thing that I'm saying is, I think that there's a difference between that and being the community pool, right? So I'm not expecting a woman to come to me with no bodies, with no experiences, with no even no baggage. I know she's gonna have slightly baggage, right? But the community pool, that's a whole lot different than that, bro. That's like, that's wild, bro.
The point is that you wouldn't be able to 100% know.
Yes, you
all
will.
a bitch
Let me
got
tell
it.
you how. Hold on, real quick. Hold on, real quick. Let me tell you how you know, because I wanted to get to that. This is how you know. First of all, generally speaking, if niggas is laughing and pointing every time you with your girl,
Nah, it ain't like
nigga,
that
you
today.
know that,
It's not like that
hold
today,
on, real quick,
niggas
Joey.
ain't
If you
laughing.
start going around and niggas start doing this and like and like looking at and then they be start pointing and shit, you know, or really the truth is, if you a dude that move a certain type of way, dudes is gonna come to you and tell you, yo, fam, you know, shorty is, especially a people's, shorty be out there, fam. You sure you want to be going out like that? Yo, shorty, I heard shorty did this, or I seen shorty do that, or well, I was with shorty when she did this.
I seen plenty of bros that I don't gave them facials out and about. Sometime at the mall when I'm shopping with me and my kids or by myself, holding hand with the next nigga. I just act like I don't know them. I see plenty of
Same here,
bros that
Pop.
I seen plenty of bros at the club with their new boyfriend that I don't splash in their face, do all kind of wild things. I act like I don't know them.
You laugh,
They-
nigga.
they-
I
that-
know you.
that-
You smirk, nigga. You got that smirk on your face, that Poppy Blanco smirk, and then you keep it
No,
moving.
no,
But you smirk,
but
nigga.
why though?
but
You
you
give her a
say that
look,
nigga.
nigga.
But bro, of course I'm looking. I'm at the club, bro. But I don't
Right,
want
and
to
you
be
give her a
pointed,
smirk.
brother. All I said is look, right, and I'd be like, okay, and I remember that I splattered that hunger a month ago, 6 months ago, last year, whatever the time is, and that's
And
it, bro. I
wait,
already got her down.
Blanco, but it brings a smile. I already know the corner of your mouth come up, and you show a little bit, and you got that little.
Okay, cool. I give you that smile. I still ain't gonna be pointing her out and
Nah,
doing
I
all this.
know.
That's not how niggas is doing, bro.
I know. I was being hyper. Listen, I was trying to be funny. I was being hyperbolic. I was putting 20 on 10. But listen, what I'm saying is though, for real, all jokes aside, if you pay attention, you'll know the energy. Even if the nigga never say nothing, you'll be able to tell the energy by her and him, and he gonna give a little look and a little smirk, like, yeah, I bust that ass. Like, I remember I was cream
For the
pie.
most part, it's her reaction that tells you what happened. It's her reaction.
That too.
You see what I'm saying? Like for the thing is, if a hoe has been smutted out in ATL and then she moved to North Carolina, that's a brand new hoe. There is no way you can pinpoint it.
Exactly,
That's a
Pop.
Right, but that's why you got to vet, and it's important to not only have her. See, this is the thing. Hoes have hoe tendencies, right? So you got to put
I
little
agree.
hoe. Hold on, real quick. You got to put little hoe traps out there. Like all of us got that dude that's the closer. You know what I'm saying? So you put the closer around her, and you know what I'm saying, while y'all around, you see how she move. You see how she move around your people. You see how she move when she out in the streets. You see how she move around her people. You are supposed. That's what the importance of vetting is, so that you can really peep how shorty really is instead of what she's saying she is. I don't go by what women say. I go by what women do. I watch their actions and look and see what they do.
Yeah.
That's
How
what
can
I
you
do.
tell right off the bat that
But the thing is,
You ain't gonna be able to hold on. Hold on real quick. Let me answer Joey's question real quick, Blanco. You ain't gonna be able to tell off the back. That's why it's important to take your time and vet, because you're not gonna be able to tell off the back if she's a bop or she's a 304. But if you get to know her, you'll know hoes have whole conversation too, right? Hoes have whole conversation, hoes have whole tendencies, hoes have, you know what I'm saying? They can't help it. The hoe is gonna jump out of them. You know what I'm saying?
I agree, but
and the thing is that, bro, I've been saying this since the day that I jumped on YouTube. I agree with you for the past 40 seconds what you've been saying, bro. I think what you're missing me is the average man don't got those kind of skills that we got, bro. I'm speaking from the mindset of niggas that just get blinded by a girl that got a nice body and okay face. Those guys are the one that usually get got because they get blinded by the pussy, bro. Trust me, bro. I'm one of the guys that be telling these guys like, bro, hang out with these women. If you really want to take it to the next level, you need to hang out with this bro as much as you possible. Take her out. You need to see how she handle herself in public. To see how niggas know her like that. If she popular in the city, you know what you got in your hands. You see what I'm saying? If a lot of niggas can say, like say hi to her and blah this and that, woo woo. If you know all the other horse in the city, you know what you got in your hands.
Exactly. She got too many male friends. She got male friends. Period.
Exactly.
You know what it is.
not even that.
Hold on, Joy, and I'm gonna pass it down to you. And these guys, they be calling me, no, man. Oh, no, man. Take it to a coffee day. Take it to Starbucks. I'm like, bro, you ain't gonna get nothing, bro. You don't have to go break your package or nothing. Just hang out with this bro. One thing about bros is they are experts at snitching on themselves in the long run.
Exactly.
Because their actions will all the whole spirit never leaves. They can compress it for a little bit. If they like you, they're gonna compress that to the max. You see what I'm saying? Because they like you, so they cannot show their wholeness. But the average guy don't got those kind of skills, bro. At the time they find out, they put a baby on that gut. Some of them even marry these hoes.
Yep.
but this is that. But I think with what's the name, Alex Pond or whatever the nigga name is, Cassie husband. Yo, that nigga knew that she was a 3 or 4 that she's about. Like, it's no way around.
See, but
it.
that's
Like,
a different situation.
But that's what we're talking about. Give me 1 quick second, Joe. I apologize. I got you. Remember what you're gonna say. Yeah, hoe traps. Yes, Jay Lewis. Shout out to Jay Lewis. I said hoe traps. I definitely do set hoe traps. You gotta set hoe traps. Men can smell how a woman are. Not true, Izzy. What? You get Jay Lewis. How long have you been a man? Okay, I rest my case. She ain't been no man. She can't tell us what we can smell and what we can't smell. Every ninja claiming a biatch that another ninja done schmutted out, bruh. Listen, but that's different. Yo, fam, of course. Because if anybody got anything after me, I'd have schmutted the girl. But the problem is this, right? The problem is this. If you know she's been smutted by multiple men, you know it knowingly. That's the difference, right? I'm not talking because everybody has a past. That's why I put that. Everybody has a past, and we acknowledge if she's been in a relationship before, if she's been active before, whatever the case may be, chances are whatever. And you don't think about that, you keep it moving. It has nothing to do with you, right? But if it is, listen, one thing y'all have to understand is number one, the vagina retains the DNA of the dudes that she's been in contact with before. Number two, there is soul ties, and there is a transference of energy that happens during intercourse, a man to a woman. So when women have intercourse with multiple men, and especially if it's some smutting out shit, that woman is a nigga. She been with so many niggas that she's a nigga. She actually think and operate like a nigga in a woman's body. And you're in trouble. You're in trouble. You in trouble, Joey.
I think you in trouble.
You're in trouble.
Could you accept that? Okay, what's the difference from a chick being in 20 relationships with men to a chick that got 20 bodies just having random sex with men? What's the difference?
But I don't think that's not. Listen, again.
What's the difference?
There's none. That's what I'm saying. There's none to me. None. But that's too low of a number. That's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about a woman. Like, I'm not one of these dudes that say, because I understand if a woman is, let's say a woman is 40 something years old, and I usually deal with older women, and she's been in a relationship with every year, a new relationship every year since she's been 18, then that means that she's going to have at least 20 bodies for real. I mean, realistically. So I'm not tripping off of that. What I'm saying is I start tripping when it's, yo, she was smut. She got trains ran on her. Yo, niggas is peeing in her mouth. Yo, niggas is she got a nigga in every hole on her. Like, come on, fam. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. I'm not talking about regular relationship shit, or even, yo, she went through her little whole phase or whatever the case may be. I'm not talking about that.
The average man right now, as we speaking, most, I'm not gonna say all, you can do all the vetting in the world. At one time, she was somebody's whore. And most guys today can't accept
You're
that
missing
and
it.
understand. No, hold on. You not understanding where I'm coming from. As much as you want to say, oh, well, she getting trained and peed on this and that. Well, guess what? Today, she's not that woman. She could, and I agree. If I had
Nigga,
hold
you
on,
a
what?
liar, and
What?
you hate Jesus, brother.
I'm a liar. My feet stink, and I don't love Jesus. You gonna hit me with my line? That's my line. You gonna hit me with my own line?
A piece of it. Hey, look,
No.
but Joey, for real, look, all jokes aside, man.
Go
Listen,
ahead. No, but you hear what I'm saying though? Is you would
I
never
hear you,
know.
I hear
you can't.
You will, but this nigga does know. This is the point, and this is what y'all missing, right? I get what y'all saying, and y'all are not wrong. Yes, a woman could be a thotty body in daggone ATL and then move to daggone California and try to be Miss Rosemary, right?
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right. I get that, right? And then off the top, you ain't gonna know if she was thotty body or Miss Rosemary, right? However, hold on real quick. I'm gonna let you get in and give me 1 second. However, if you take a little bit more time and you vet, if you take some time and you vet, you take some time, you get to know her, you take some time and not in a rush to just have sex with her, you will know if what you're not gonna know the exact details, but you're gonna know a general idea of if she's a thotty body or if she's Rosemary, Miss Rosemary, right? Go ahead, ADS. What say you?
I see it a little differently, brother. I see that is what she was then, right? This might have been in her teens or something where she was ran through by a bunch of niggas, trains, all that crazy shit, right? In her 20s, she might have settled down some, and now in her late 20s, right? She might be a whole different person. I mean, everybody evolves and they change, right? I tend not to even ask about a woman's history because I think they're just gonna lie anyway.
Yeah, we're not talking about asking, right? But she's just an old hoe. Listen, fam, what you don't understand is the residue is too. What y'all are failing to realize is number one, like Blanca was saying, they can't hide it for too long. Number one, and number two, the residue is too thick. Let's take for example Joe Smith's wife, right? Joe Smith's wife was a worker, whatever the case may be. Joe Smith knew that. He still wiped up because it was a long time and she changed. Guess what happened? Old habits die hard, nigga. Old habits die. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. I'm gonna start bringing back all the sayings. They say these. The old school people used to say these things for a reason. You don't teach old dogs new tricks, and old habits die hard. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, yeah, you dealing with a program. You're dealing with her program, and eventually that shit is gonna kick back in. Eventually, Cassie is gonna be out here on some insatiable shit. Because one man can't provide what 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 dudes at one time was providing. One man ain't gonna be able to do it. One man can't pee out of two holes.
I'm about to put one of my cousins on blast. But then again, I ain't put on blast because he already know what he's hitting for with his wife. And they've been together for 15 years and they got a whole family and they doing their thing. But he know his wife was a whore. And Diddy lied. She converted over, and her past was replenished.
Nigga.
and she doing. But see what I'm saying is you can't handle that. That's okay.
Nah, I can't because I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I ain't seen it.
At the same time, this woman taking care of home, taking care of the kids, and treating him good. But you just stuck on what she did with the next thing because most men can't accept that their woman because possibly somebody whore.
Nah. Listen, again, hold on, real quick.
And I'm not saying you gotta accept it. But
no, Joey. Again, if it's one nigga, listen again, because many women have been my whore, and I don't deal with none of them. Hardly none of them anymore. So, but what I'm saying is, it's different if there was a hoe for me, or if I put them on the stroll and they was a hoe for getting peed on by two niggas in the mouth, and they was getting, and every hole is getting filled up while I sit and watch. Like, yo, fam, that's some whole different shit. Why don't you get that?
You bringing it back to Cassie, right? So
yes,
Cassie's situation with Diddy, it's more intimidating. It's other things included that I do think that I ain't gonna go there. I'm gonna get out of there with that.
But this is what this is about. And I put the trigger warning. I'm gonna let you in there real quick. I got you. I put the trigger warning up there, and I put this is an adult conversation because I really want to have the conversation because I really truly don't understand how a man can knowingly. I'm talking about Cassie's husband. He knew this girl was bopping and was a super bop, and he married her and got kids by her. Like, how does that happen?
It happens every day, though.
Nigga, how?
It happens every day.
No, it does, but how? Why?
It ain't
I
how.
don't get it.
It's
And then
just
people be looking
life
with
goes
the
on.
hold on, and then people be looking with the stupid face when she end up doing what she was doing in the beginning with. Like, yo, you don't change. Like Jay-Z said, you are who you are in the first place. You changed, but that was just the top layer. You don't really change. You are who you are.
But
go ahead, Uncle Jeff.
Okay. Let's just pretend for a second that. Oh, and what's up, everybody? Let's just
What's up,
pretend.
Uncle Jeff?
Look, hey now, and I'm just gonna talk straight to Joy. I got a couple questions for you. Let's pretend for a second that peeing in a girl's mouth don't leave no pee on her soul. Let's pretend. Let's pretend.
Okay.
Quick question: do you have any children?
Yes.
Do you have any sons?
Yes.
Okay. Your son. Yes. You're driving home one day, and your son then went off to the army. He went to boot camp. He went to he went to Germany. His life's on track, and he says, "Daddy, I want to surprise you. I want to bring a girl by the house. I think this is the one." Okay, and you like, "All right, son." And on your way home, you drive by some bleachers, and under the bleachers is a girl with 3 dudes filling every orifice. There would be a 4 and a 5, but she needs to breathe. They are under her doing all kind of ungodly shit to her. The next day, your son, ding dong, he opens the door, and here stands your son you are so proud of, with that girl by the hand and a ring on her finger. What do you say and why?
Okay, so this is current event you were saying, right, Uncle Jeff? So you saying that we currently just seen her yesterday getting smutted out by a bunch of men.
Not we.
All right.
You.
No, Uncle Jeff, wait, hold on. No, Uncle Jeff, let me put a caveat in that.
Okay.
No. You seen the video of her doing it 10 years ago. Today.
There you go.
From 10
you
years
seen the
ago.
video. From 10 years ago, you seen the video of that girl. Yes.
But no, but that's not what Uncle Jeff. But is
okay.
I want to change it. I want to change it because I know how you feel.
Keep it where Uncle Jeff said.
No,
why? Okay. No. Is apparently I tried to give it to him off the rack. He wanted custom made. So question number 1. I'm gonna forfeit my question number 2. Question number 1 remains the same. Question number 2 is his question. Go.
Okay. So first off, no, I wouldn't accept that. And if I would tell my son, pull him to the side and tell him, like, listen, how you want to go about it with this young lady after this? But I seen her getting smutted out underneath the bleachers. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you know how this go. If she did it yesterday, she's gonna keep doing it now. If it happened in her past, that's her past. 10 years ago, 5 years, whatever, that's okay.
Oh, okay. So there's a time limit. What? Yeah, okay, there's a time limit on a woman who makes decisions like that, carrying your seed and your line forward into history. That's what you're telling me. Okay. Well, that's fair.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying, Uncle Jeff? Like,
no, I don't get what.
No. Hold on.
No, I get what you're saying. I have no plucking idea why.
Why? Yeah,
all right, why? Uncle Jeff, go ahead.
No, you tell us why. No, Uncle Jeff, you tell us why you think that the comedic residue, the spiritual residue, the yo, fam, don't you let's get.
Do you believe any of that?
We gotta get to. Let's get.
Make sure you believe.
Is you close son out the Quran?
No, he does. No, I'm not even gonna give you a. I'm not gonna give you the sunnah. I'm not gonna give you a surah. Yeah. I'm not gonna give you a Bible verse. I'm just asking on a just purely human level, on a cellular level. How come you don't understand that when the level of debauchery,
the
level of demonism, the level of spiritual corruptness that was going on alone has had an irreversible effect on that woman. I couldn't even imagine what it's like. Yo, don't you understand even the trauma behind Diddy dragging her ass down the damn thing, the trauma that a person has to try to heal her behind that. That's impossible, bro.
And that's what I'm saying is to teach his own. The next man might look at that situation different than how we might look at it. Because I done dealt with women.
But that's not fair. You're not being fair. You're not being fair because we're not asking about the next man. We're asking about you.
You.
Okay.
Yeah, you.
Okay.
How do you think? How do you think that there? How do you think and not understand the gravity of what that girl has even been through on a basic level? Not to mention, yo, what could you possibly think of yourself if you allow somebody to pee in your mouth, two men to pee in your mouth to the point where you're about to drown? What could you possibly think of yourself when a man thinks so low of you that he's kicking your ass down the damn hallway because you won't do a freak off with him and three niggas? What do you have to think of yourself? What do you have to feel about yourself after any of that shit has gone on with you? And you don't think that transfers to your children or transfers to, the fact that you would even allow yourself to go that low? What do you think about you? And you don't think that perceives or transfers to other people that you're with?
And you cool with that? And you cool with that raising your grandkids? And you cool?
I don't get it.
Yes. Here are the other parts of this. Is that a woman who has put herself in this position does not across the board make good choices. Her choice maker is damaged. Do you believe that the term damaged goods refers to humans? I'm not saying don't pray for her. I'm not saying condemn her, but you can certainly judge her as somebody you don't want having your grandkids. That's where you and I are different. Maybe it's because
but judging her, then what, Uncle Jeff? Like
judging her? What do you mean?
You judging her by her whatever she did in her past? Then what? Like
well, what else do you own a car?
Yes.
You judge your car by its track record. Do you own
I get a
computer?
Tune-up, I get it. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Your car, but you don't. You go out to start your car because it started up yesterday. It's track record. That's her track record. Here's a girl. Yes, you get the. I want to know.
And what happens after the track record? We get it fixed, right?
No,
but the next one's brand new.
No, hold on, time out. No, this is the thing. Listen. I'm not gonna condemn her, or I'm not gonna be mean to her or disrespect her personally. At the same time, because I'm not a hypocrite to the conversation we had yesterday, Uncle Jeff. At the same time, I'm not going to directly deal with her or wife her or make her the mother of my goddamn children either, knowing what her past is.
Okay. Here's my problem with it. Whether you realize it or not, the woman that you call your mate when you step out, when you are in public, when you are any place, you are telling the world that she represents me, and B, this is the best I can do. That's what you're saying, because you are saying that this is the woman because of her heritage, because of her thoughts, because of her accomplishments, and lastly, because of her looks, because of her soul, because of her peacefulness, her earthiness. This is the woman I am choosing to nurture my seed when I am not present. Could you please tell me what it is about her or your seed that precludes you from seeing a sister that is just as beautiful, who has not had scores of men peeing in her mouth, who has not had scores of run-throughs that are documented? Could you tell me what it is about your seed that deserves a 50-50 shot in that scenario, brother? Why do your grandkids deserve that? Help me out. Hello?
Oh, that's directed towards
That's
me.
the,
Uncle
yes,
Jeff?
sir. I need to know.
No,
I need
but
to know why you look at your future like that.
Listen, it ain't even about that, Uncle Jeff.
That's exactly what it's about.
Could you accept that your grandmother was a whore? Could you accept that your aunt was probably a whore out
Absolutely.
here?
Absolutely.
Like,
Yes.
that's what I'm
yes.
saying.
My
Like, we're
mama.
not gonna act like women out
What
here
that got
is
to do?
oblivious to the
I'm
situations.
sorry.
Like,
Wait, you ain't gonna be.
Hold on.
No.
We know about Cassie's
Those
situation.
aren't the
No, I'm not
things.
gonna. Hold on, Joey. Hold on, Uncle Jeff. I'm not gonna let him get away with Joey. No, Joey. No, Joey. Hold on.
This
I'm
is
not
what
gonna
I'm
let
trying
you.
to make y'all understand.
Joey,
Y'all
I'm
trying
not
to make
gonna.
it seem like
Joey.
people how they used to be ain't like how they.
Wait, time out, Joey. I can't let you get away with that in good faith. It doesn't make sense. You're not answering the question directly, number one. But then number two, you're not going to be in a relationship with your mama. You're not going to be in a relationship with your grandmother or your auntie.
It
You
ain't
gonna have
about
no
being
baby.
in a
Hold on,
relationship.
stop.
All right,
You
go
ain't
ahead.
gonna have no babies with them. This is what we're talking about. So you gotta keep apples to apples and stop trying to conflate and throw other shit in there. Answer the question directly and be sincere about the answer, bro.
No,
we ain't talking about our grandmother or auntie or our mama. We're talking about our
We're not talking about what you're saying either. We're not talking about
because guess what? You don't choose your grandmama, you don't choose your auntie or your damn mama. You choose your wife. You choose the woman who you choose to be with. And
Okay,
that's
so
you.
later on down the line, you found out that the woman that you love is, and yeah, you chose her. Okay, you take take all them out. You can't accept that. Okay, the next man can. Alhamdulillah. Not every woman, man past is going to subject them to their future. Just like
who don't know that here?
But hold on.
Who don't know that? Who do you think is confused about that here?
Hold on, Uncle Jeff. That's like every person you want to judge. Every person from that, and that's okay if you want to. I'm not saying between you and Uncle Jeff, it is like y'all. You want to judge somebody from their past situation?
Don't.
I'm cool with that. But
it's not about judging them. It's about not allowing. Listen.
Said,
if a vampire gets saved, if a vampire gets saved tomorrow, and they believe, and instead of drinking blood, they believe in the blood of Jesus, right? And a vampire gets saved tomorrow, then
that don't mean he get to see the sun.
Then that don't mean I'm gonna hang out with the nigga and let him bite at night, nigga.
But Uncle Jeff, I say this to Uncle Jeff. Why is it this young lady that was dating your son came to you was like, okay,
nah, why don't you answer
hold on
first, Joey?
You know what? Yes, Joey.
Repeat it again.
That's unfair.
Okay.
The question again is, could you tell me why it is that your grandchildren somehow are condemned to or destined to you being able to give a 50-50 between a beautiful, grounded, earthy sister who is supportive of your son, who has not had her mouth peed in and had trains run on her and everybody know, as opposed to one who has.
Because her sexual history doesn't mean nothing about her being a mother and taking care of her family.
Oh my God!
What? Oh, you think so? Hold on. You think? Hold on. So you
what?
Think
What?
Whoa,
nigga, what?
You lost your rabbit ass mind.
I'm not going to do this.
Hold on. You comparing
right,
somebody
Joey.
having
You're
sex
right, Joey.
to
I'm
somebody's
done.
taking care of their
You're
children?
absolutely right.
Oh, you mean the reproductive? You mean a reproductive system?
Excuse me. Who raised you?
What's wrong
yes.
with you?
All right, with the clips. All right,
Joey,
listen to me.
Maybe we're not. Maybe we're not.
How are you comparing what this woman did her sexual past to her being a mother and taking care of her family?
Here's how. Here's how. I would love to answer that, please, Poppy, and I'll shut up. Here's how. The woman who makes the conscious choice to have her mouth peed in, the woman who makes the conscious choice to let strange men enter her temple, does not in any way compare in decision making to the woman who says that I have a standard for myself, and that everything that comes from me is excellence to include my children and my choices. Getting my
Uncle
mouth
Jeff.
peed, I'm almost done. Getting
Go
my
ahead.
mouth peed in is not an excellent choice.
Uncle Jeff.
Yeah, but question:
I'm
Are
trying
we?
to
Hold on,
say,
Joy.
like,
Oh, Joy. Hold on. I'm gonna
Go
get.
ahead,
Listen.
Pop. Go
Are
ahead.
we assuming? Are we assuming that this what's the guy name? The husband. I
I
don't even
think
know his name.
Alex Bond or something like that. I think.
Are we assuming that Alice saw the video so this girl getting peed on?
Well,
Because all
Cassie
we're doing
had
is
him, but
assuming.
I don't think Cassie had him, but I don't know if he saw the video. We're assuming that he knows even half of the shit that she's done with Diddy.
That she been passed around like a bad cold.
Yeah, we're assuming that she knows. He knows that he took her from Diddy. He knows that, and he knows he has an idea of some of the things that Diddy was doing.
That's going to be hard. I don't know
And
if he
she
will
was
have an idea.
Yo, you read how? Wait, real quick, Blanco. You was one of the people that read her disposition back in 2023, right? Her court
Yeah.
disposition, what she claimed. Yo, remember she had been trying to get money for Diddy. He just settled in 2023, but she had been trying to get money from Diddy
Since 22.
or at least since 21. It was, I think, it was 2021.
22.
Okay,
22.
but okay, so her husband knew. He knew. He was aware because a lot of that stuff was in the disposition about things that Diddy was doing, this, that, and the third. He was aware.
Bruh, did he meet her? Did he meet her in America? Come on. This ain't 1985.
But
hell yeah, he knew.
Let me read this real quick.
My energy is low today, man. I haven't had no sleep. Go ahead. Go.
Hold on real quick. Shout out to Ogle Network coming soon, $5. Everybody support the show. Hit us with $5. Appreciate it. Is right about soul ties when intimate. How many times have you sat and remembered a random girl out of nowhere? I think both Nuff. What was that? What am I missing? I think both Emma and Effa have these moments. Oh, male and female. Both male and female have these moments. All right, shout out to you. Thank you very much.
Time.
It is. I'm gonna ask you, Uncle Jeff, this. You've been with this woman, let's say for 10 years, and she told you about a situation that happened 13 years ago between this man that he did all type of things to you. And she's, you know how women act. Oh, I'm all vulnerable. He took advantage of me, blah, blah, blah. But you love this woman. You start a whole family with her. And she told you, oh, yeah, he made sex workers pee in my mouth and do all type of things to me. How you just gonna cut your family off? You gonna leave her alone?
Who gets
hold
to go?
Okay.
Hold
on real quick, Uncle Jeff. He asked both. Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. So, am I gonna cut my children off? Hell no.
No, not your children. Her.
Okay. Yes, she's getting cut off immediately because guess what? She's been holding that for 10 years and didn't tell me. We've had conversations. I've asked her. I haven't asked her what's her body count or what's that, but you ask other questions that would have given her the opportunity to be able to share that with you, or you've said things around her to elicit certain responses that if she was an honest woman, a woman of integrity, she would have been let that out the bag a long time ago. So the fact that you allowed me to marry your pissy mouth, and you had me out there, and you had me out there like that, knowing niggas that smutted you out, and they looked at me in my face every day like I'm an idiot. Hell yeah, I'm leaving you alone. You don't love me, you don't respect me.
But at that point right there, your supreme vetting skill goes to the trash. Right there.
Thank you. Oh my God.
The point here is, bro, like, look, for the most part, this is universal, bro. If a woman get down like that, for the most part, she ain't gonna let that know to the men that they love. If they got pulled on, pissed on,
come on,
bro. These females, bro. Listen, I've been with a lot of women, bro. I hang out with a lot of bros through my lifetime, bro. they got the nastiest mind ever, bro.
But that's why you introduce
Thank
it.
you,
Now,
Pop.
hold on real
That's
quick.
my point.
Hold on, time out. But that's why you introduce it. Do I have to teach y'all everything? That's why you introduce it to her, and then you gauge her reactions. That's why you propose certain things. Like, you can't say like you think is that, but you propose certain things to her to see what she does, what she says, how she does. You give her
That
certain
don't
scenarios.
work.
That's
What are you
called a
talking
yes.
about?
What?
That don't
That
work.
doesn't
Y'all
work?
niggas
Are
be
you
trying to,
serious?
yo,
I
if
didn't
y'all
even get a
only
chance.
knew that if y'all
Go ahead,
old
Uncle
ladies,
Jeff,
if they
Wow.
told
Can
y'all
I
the
answer the
deepest,
question?
hold on,
Yeah.
Uncle Jeff, if y'all wives, girlfriends, baby moms was to tell you half of the things that they done did
You
to
don't
niggas,
ask her
your
directly,
deepest,
silly
darkest
rabbit.
secret,
Oh
even
my
if you want
God.
to insinuate things, y'all niggas
Yeah,
be in a
but
corner
the
crying.
thing,
Wait,
Joey.
hold on, Blanco. It's Uncle Jeff's
Wow.
turn.
You can vet,
Hold
you
on,
can do
Joey.
all that. I didn't heard it
It's Uncle
all.
Jeff's turn, but I'm saying, go ahead. It's Uncle Jeff's turn. Go ahead,
Could
Uncle
you
Jeff.
please, pretty please? I didn't forgot the damn question now.
He said 10 years, if 10 years pass and you have
Mhm.
babies with this woman and everything, and then she pops up and say, hey, well, niggas shitted in my mouth and all this other stuff, what would you leave her?
That shit.
Or pissed
Okay,
in her mouth, pissed in her mouth.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It
You
ain't the
got the
one with-
wrong bodily function.
Right,
You
pissed.
messed up
I'm
bodily
sorry.
function.
Number
Whoops.
one, not number two, Uncle Jeff. Number
Yes,
one, not number two.
whoopsie. Okay.
Both nasty, but go ahead. It ain't a right or
Here.
wrong answer either, Uncle Jeff, but go ahead.
I'm nigga, you have no idea how much I'm not worried about that. One, for the sake of argument, I am going to keep that woman forever, hold her hand, forgive her, and walk down the beach. But I have to be honest about the fact that my toxicology screening is poor because I was supposed to be screening for that. Is this to say that there is not some nasty shit my wife has done that I would rather she didn't share with me? Absolutely. But I have tox screened Mrs. Brown to understand that according to the one PhD I have, which is pimp shit, that she passes all of my whole tests, which I'll bring up when it's the next time it's my turn to talk. But I got to be honest with myself about this ain't that. This is apples and bowling balls. This is knowing out the gate that this is what this woman did. Exactly. Am I going to pick her? Hell no. And that's the argument you are trying to mix.
Evade,
yes.
actually.
No, he's trying to mix the
He's
two
trying to
together.
evade it. No, Uncle Jeff,
I'm
he's
not
trying to low-key evade it. But hold on real quick. Shout out to Dollar Washer. Yeah, right. Shout out to Dollar Washer. Dollar Washer said, that dude's that's always talking about other people, girls, most likely a dirty macking, no good sucker. Shout out to you, Dollar Washer. Shout out to Emperor Code 303 the Great. The only time a dude dirty mac me, I dog walked him down 4 flights of stairs. He wasn't macking no more. Shout out to KP for KC Pop. Protect your neck, fellas. Better protect your neck. Shout out to KP. Yeah, we called them busters back in the day. Never been with a busto. Yeah, you can't be with a busto. Shout out to Jay Lewis. We call it jump offs, or but anyway. What? Emperor Code said, shit. Then white girls start at age 2 messing with little Johnny next to they white girls is the worst. Anyway, shout out to Izzy.
That's why you can't count them.
Hey, shout out to Ski Master said Izzy Bears would rebuke in the name of Jesus. Rebuke them. Hey, the neighborhood bop is community coochie. That's a fact. Community property is of no value. You got doggone right. I want God's property, not community property. Shout out to Ski Mask Citizen. What's up, family? You will know. I can see if she only had 2 or 3 bodies, fine. But when you get 5 or more, she's a hoe. Nah, I'm not gonna go that. That's not. Come on, man. Come on, man. And I'm not. Hold on, real quick. Yeah, I'm not. I can't go that far because, again, especially when at my age, that's not realistic. Shout out to Jay Lewis. Pan mulattoism said, "New fam. To be honest, a lot of promiscuous women are good at hiding their past." Yeah, but Yes, but that's why you gotta vet some more. Just be aggressive. Shout out to Ogle, never coming. So what's up, Ronnie? Only thing that really matters is that she's doing what you need her to do for you. That's a damn lie. That's a damn lie from the pits of hell. That's a damn lie.
These niggas has been raised around a lot of loose broads. That's
a lot of
why.
women. And that's crazy. Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on real quick. I'm trying to catch up on that.
I've been around. Go ahead. It's my fault.
I got you. I'm just trying to catch up on the comments. Hey, welcome everybody in the building. Y'all make sure y'all support the show, support the streaming. I mean, now is the time, y'all. Now is the time. Freedom 557 said, I think Cassie saw how Puff treated Young Miami and became extremely jealous and decided I'm suing. And now here we are. That's an interesting take. I don't have to be a man. No men. You don't know it all. I know I don't know it all, but I know a lot.
God.
Hey, 304s are 304s. Yep. I feel sorry for the dudes that's been after me with my exes because I made the Yamps take the whole load. King Mike's World said, what if your kid knew she was a freak and still wanted to marry her? That's to you, Joey, I think.
Or me, probably.
Jeff. What if your kid knew she was a freak and still wanted to marry? I guess that's Uncle Jeff. I'm sorry.
Okay. Am I supposed to answer that now? You still going? What's up?
Well, you can answer it real quick. If you could be brief, you can answer. If not, let me.
Well, that's his. Well. Once I can't tell you or your dick what to do, but I'm not allowed to let you make a mistake that I see. That's the thing. I can, if I see a mistake when you young, you're not allowed to make it. When you a grown ass man, I can see the mistake and tell you, and then you do what you want to do.
Gosh. Hey, studies have shown that after you smother chick out, your DNA residue stays in her at least 25 years. Yep. Very little to no self-esteem and or self-love to let an MFer do any of that to you. That's a fact. That's a fact.
How about it?
That's a fact. Hold on. Let me
well, nobody want to deal with that.
Right. Bars. Let me get right. All right. King Mike's World said, I gotta grab my glasses, y'all. King Mike's World said, is she coming with 30 mil? That doesn't matter, bro. Her choice maker is non-existent. Because listen, if she comes with 30 mil and she's a bop, yo, that's gonna cause even more hell in your life. What are you talking about? That means hold on real quick. That means that she could go to exotic places to cheat on you and you can't catch her.
Well, and it mean what you just said is the best that I can do is a $30 million bop. That's what you just confessed to. Congratulations.
Hey, go ahead. Who was trying to talk? Joey?
I was.
It was Joey.
Right.
God damn it. I lost my train of thought because I had to ask. Oh no, I know.
That happens all the time.
I
Go ahead.
got Uncle Jeff because Uncle Jeff was like, yeah, you can tell who been around a bunch of hoes or whatever. I've been around both hoes and the good women, the sophisticated, virtuous women. I think you have too, Uncle Jeff. You know what I'm saying? We all have. We've been in both. That's how we were able to learn about. Oh, this woman, she a bop, she a thot. And then you can learn. You don't agree?
No.
All right, go ahead.
No, because you're not. What I'm saying is that there is a more accepted a man who is a young man, a generation of younger people, males, black males specifically, who are more acceptant of lascivious behavior from females because they were raised around an overabundance of lascivious females without an overabundance of masculine energy. That's what I'm saying. And that's a huge, as a matter of fact, one of the problems we have here is we don't have a good grip on a definition of hoe, which at Iz's discretion, I will put out and see if we argue with that.
Well, I think it'll be more productive to talk about the vetting process of how you vet to make sure she's not. But give me a minute. Yeah, I got to pick them up.
This covers that, but okay.
But give me 1 second.
Sure.
Shout out to my man JT. What's up? What We Know podcast in the building. What's good, family? How you doing, man? Good to see you. A lot of these yams be lying though. Is yeah, they do, but that's why you gotta vet. You can't ask, you can't come out and flat out ask a woman because you know she gonna tell you whatever you want to hear. You know she gonna tell you whatever's gonna make her look the best in your eyesight. You know
around
that.
here fucking.
That's the default, huh? What's that?
The thing is, go ahead.
Nah, I was trying. Hey, my ex should get an Oscar, an Emmy, and a Tony for the way she lied. Damn. Yeah, we all had that,
We
but just
know it,
learning,
bro.
just learning how to vet better is just the way. Go ahead, Blanco. What's up, Byron
Yo,
Turner?
I gotta listen, man. Me and the homies came out with a slogan a long time ago, bro. It goes like this: Your new wifey has been a few niggas smut. You see what I'm
Yes.
saying? That's just how it is, right? Your
Yeah.
new wifey. The translation of that is, bro, I know that betting thing is cool. The thing is that the niggas that is in the know, they are well better prepared than the nigga that don't know nothing. And
Yeah.
the only way, this ain't something that you can just teach, bro. But this is something you have to get it. You gotta get in the mode with these hoes to know how they operate, my nigga.
That's my point.
Wait,
And,
hold on, real quick. Go ahead. Hold on, real quick.
you have to get in the mode with these hoes how they operate. I said, if you like 25, 27 years old, when you don't know how these hoes operate, my nigga, give it up, man. This hoes going to be run circles around you. Just give it up,
Yes.
grab your fat bitch and call it a day, my nigga. Because if you think, because the average bitch will run circles around the average man, bro. I'm sorry. That's just how it is, bro. The game is for them hoes to win and for the niggas that know how to play the game. That's just how it is.
But this is the thing, right? But we as the brothers who've been before them, we can lead breadcrumbs or we can leave some indicators, is what I'm trying to do. Number one, by making brothers aware, but number two, by getting brothers to check their mindset and get their mindset. Like, why would I choose a woman who I know has been ran through? Why would I even choose that woman? Why would I even bring that into my life? Right? I'm using this to try to bring awareness to that. I'm trying to use this and trying to give little clues to things to look at, to things to look for, to take your time, to not rush, to not jump in it, to not be so quick to be involved with these women physically. I'm trying with this is what the attempt is, and then hopefully someone listens and it helps someone. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is.
You basically she passed all the tests and she still wound up being a thought. Then what?
Say what? Well, hold on,
you
real
pass
quick.
all your tests and still wind up being a
Test,
thought.
that's what happened. Like, when you hold on, it can. And when you find out, then you move accordingly. But you can't be like Sam Rothstein and see that ginger is ginger and try to change ginger into Marianne. You know what I'm saying? And then think that it's gonna work. It's not.
No,
Joey,
go ahead.
Do you wear a seatbelt?
Yes, sir.
Why?
For my safety.
Exactly. So if since you're gonna die one day anyway, on the next time you get in the car, why don't you ride out on the hood?
Uncle Jeff always taking it somewhere else.
Why don't you ride up? No.
I'll ride without a seatbelt at times, Uncle Jeff. But my thing is, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you is saying.
I'm not talking about your understanding, brother. I'm talking about your position. I don't care if you understand. The fact that you understand me means that you speak English and have a good internet connection.
I understand the position out here that the average man out here really doesn't care about a woman past for real.
Sure.
If that woman, if she on his program and they doing what they supposed to do, they rocking and rolling. And if her past there was to occur, he's not going to hold her to the same standards like you is, and which I do respect. Y'all
and how is that working out?
Whatever to his liking. It ain't to ours. It's
no, brother.
You might look at it like he's lying. He's hoping he's just dealing with it. All right, but
that's society.
That's not what I'm saying, and I think you know that's not what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
I am asking you, how is the outcome of loosely and again what is talking about is basically today he's giving the game he was given. A lot of these young brothers you talking about wasn't given the game. They just weren't. They didn't have the fortune of growing up around the dudes that dudes like me and Iz grew up around. They didn't. They uncles was doing time for some bullshit behind this narcotic. They are starved for the kind of male shit that cats tune in because they didn't have an Uncle Poppy to go, yo, this is how these bitches operate. They didn't. Most of them was raised around the said bitches we talking about.
Right. So
this is why they are so lenient. They are lenient because they are watching the behaviors of their mothers and aunties.
Right.
So they don't have an issue with it.
I learned from my
But hold on.
uncle. Go ahead.
I got you, but everybody don't have that. Give me 1 second. Hey, we got to call a damn spade a spade. Cut the bullshit. Ludacris said it best. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. They don't act right. They don't. And even if it is, it's temporary most of the time. Byron Turner said Diddy probably ran up in him a couple of times. That's possible. Ogle Network, or he ran up at Diddy a couple of times. That's possible. Ogle Network coming soon said ninjas are judged by their sexual past all the time. Lord Jefferson said decision making and discernment. Izzy Bands, that's one of the many reasons why I got an annulment from my ex. She lied about being smutted out. I understand that too. I got a story too, but I keep to myself. F love, get rid of her. Take care of my kids, but she's gone. That's right. Dwayne Coleman says, Izzy, he's only guilty of public opinion. That's not true. TB Trucking says, doesn't matter how your wife has sex before you met her, but it does matter who she had sex with. How many people at the same time, too? I'm just telling you. Y'all make sure y'all support the show, support the stream. Now, man, some of your uncles was trying to be your auntie. God, dog. Yo, let's keep it to this. This is what I would like, because we don't have a whole bunch of time unless we get some support soon. Let's talk about things that brothers could look out for, things that brothers could do, how you could tell if a woman is loose. If you don't know, you could just sit this one out. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. Hey, what's up, Mr. Seven? What's going on with you? How you doing, man? What say you?
I'm just kind of cooling it, bro.
Cool. No problem. Hey, Uncle, shout out to you, no doubt. Hey, Uncle Jeff, what's up, man? So you were saying that you have this formula for how you could tell if your girl is a 304. What are some of those things, if you could share?
Okay. Well, number one, I had a definition of what a 304 is, and I wonder.
I don't think that's going to be as helpful.
Okay. How can you tell? Number one, what?
Uncle Jeff.
Wait, hold on. ADS, let him. What's going on? What you want to ask?
Yeah, go ahead. What ADS? Hey.
Now, Uncle Jeff. Now, all due respect, sir, I do love the avatar. I think it perfectly surmises today's current situation for Black men. We in for the ride, so we might as well strap in. But you've been married about 30 some odd years now, sir.
No, he hasn't.
No, I haven't.
No, he hasn't.
No, I haven't.
You don't listen very well. He has not been married 30 some years.
Where'd you get that? No, that's the best question. Where'd you get 30 some years?
Now, you've been married now over a decade or so, right?
About.
Now that's not the answer to but okay, well, that's in fashion with the way you communicate. Yes, about over a decade.
A little over a decade, but that's not 30 years.
So the advice on 304, sir, Uncle Jeff, you haven't been out here like that. You have been a good husband. And that's commendable.
I got it.
No, but no, we can't get sidetracked. No, because that's stupid. Let's stick to how younger brothers could tell if a woman is a 304, bro. Because again, I don't have a lot of time if we're not gonna get no more support. And I think that would be more helpful, because I don't know what ADS is talking about. That don't even make sense to even address that. I'll be real with you.
Okay.
And much love to ADS. Go ahead.
Number one, two things. It's much easier to do if she's from the town that you're from. When you go into a room, you go in a club, walk away from your girl. spend 10 minutes away from her and go just peep her energy. How does she look at other men? How does she respond to strange men that come up to her? There is a difference in the energy of the woman. If her energy is sensual as opposed to cordial, that's not something you can hide. Watch her energy around other men. Number two, everybody think that hoes is top secret. No, they ain't. No, they ain't. If you are well connected, and again, I don't have much information for simps. My information is for dudes who may not know that are not simps. Ask around. Hoes flock together. Hoes flock together. Look at who she roll with. Who is she in who she rolls with? Because there's another thing. Women will keep one hoe in the pack so they can say, at least I'm not Tracy. Who is she in her pack of women? How do they move? How does she dress? There are very few. You are lucky. You are lucky. This is the other thing niggas try to high hurdle. You are lucky to find a girl that is an earthy, grounded, sensual, good decision-making hoe. I don't know them. I've never met them. Watch the way they make their decisions. Get in her car. Hoes usually have filthy cars and bad credit. Most of the hoes I know think about your experience.
Filthy cars and bad credit is hilarious, nigga.
Bruh.
Have you ever met a clean?
I can't
clean
front.
heart?
I've come across some cute junks, like, and I'm like, you too damn fine to have your car where it's like you gotta swipe stuff out the seat before somebody can sit down. Like, that's a problem.
Hey,
when you gotta
dirty
clean the
cars and
front
bad
seat
credit.
before you can let somebody in, that's
Right?
a problem. If
Hey,
my
it's
foot
both-
can't touch the floor because there's that many Chick-fil-A bags on the ground,
Come on,
that's the problem.
shoes.
Hey, Uncle Jeff, I think maybe that's why I have avoided 3 or 4s to Blanco. So, yo,
That's just a nasty
for a
chick.
for a long time, I've only dealt with women with like 800 credit scores or better. Like that used to be one of my criteria to deal with a woman, her credit score and what kind of credit she had. I'm being real with you.
And I tell you something
Maybe
else.
that's why I've avoided a lot of 3 or 4s. See,
I say this and I land the plane. Dear hoes is listening. I ain't mad at hoes. I didn't get a chance to define who you are, but hoes are like Doritos, and Doritos are for everybody. And that's why you look stupid. You look stupid holding on to one Dorito. Like that's my Dorito.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Yeah. Ready?
So, hold on. Wait. Okay. So you got a legitimate way of how you could tell if women are 3 or 4s?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got 2.
I'll go at the Poppy. Go ahead, Pop.
All right. You don't know
For I'm gonna be honest.
Joey, you
There
don't
is.
know, nigga.
There is.
I definitely know. Oh, trust me. Y'all gonna hold.
Yeah, he
All right,
just
well, hold on. Let Blanco talk, y'all. Let Blanco talk. Go ahead, Blanco. My bad, man. Go ahead, Blanco.
My bad.
First, for a lot of you lame ass niggas, there is no hope. But I'm gonna give you a shot, right? I'm gonna give you a shot. Is she breathing? She's a hope. Okay. If she gets breathing.
We're moving on.
No. Hold on. One of the illest quotes I have heard in the internet was said by that guy, the lifestyle guy. I forgot the name of that man. Lifestyle. I forgot the name of that creator. He's pretty big. You probably know what I'm talking about. That guy says he's like who you say?
The Styles OG.
He's an OG. He's like an old man with a gray beard. I forgot his name. But anyways, he said.
Are you talking about? You talking about Coach Greg Adams? That's what you're talking about.
There you go. That man said.
Free agent.
That man said. Yeah, there you go. I said it wrong. My bad. That man said, if most men are one blowjob from the plantation, that's the illest quote ever because he's absolutely right, bro. The
But you
point
know,
is,
BGS. So we gotta give credit. I think BGS came up with that.
Nah,
Shout
BGS took that
yeah.
from somebody else around here because we used to say
Okay,
guys
cool.
is only one blowjob from stop being red pill. Like, but then they
I-
remixed it.
Exactly. The point is that a hoe come into a lot of people's life, bro, and if she got some good pum pum and some good throat game, a lot of these guys going to swallow it and
All
deal
right,
with it,
man. Come on, man. But Blanca, you
right?
supposed to be giving some.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You supposed to be
Yeah.
giving some tips. You ain't you all doom and gloom,
Uh,
nigga. Hey, yo,
I got
you
two.
doom and gloom, nigga. You ain't helping the brothers at all. Hey, Joey, go ahead. I don't think you know, but I want to hear what you got. I'm gonna
Why
give
you think I don't know?
because
Why y'all coming at
if you
me?
hit me with some
I've been
shit like
out
Blanco
here.
just hit me with, I'm cutting your ass off. Go ahead.
Nah, I've been out here.
All right,
Even I've
the
been out the
gang,
whole
the
time.
gang is to be sold, not told.
Nah, come on, Blanco. Nah.
It's the other way around, Blanco. It's
Wait, hold
the
up.
other way around.
No, it's to be sold. It's to be sold. That's but go ahead. Go ahead, Joey.
I say one key indicator is that she's always in the mix. She's always out and about, always hitting the bar. She always in the club all the time. All the time. That is a key indicator. She's out there. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good. That's a
Right.
good one. I like that one. I wouldn't say that one
Right.
myself. Go ahead, Joey. Go ahead, Joey. I like that one. Go ahead. You got
Yeah.
another one.
Yeah.
What's the other one? What's
the
the other
other one is it's just blatant that you can see. It's right in front of your face. If she always talk about sex all the time, if every conversation always leading to just straight sex, nah. That to me, I don't know about other guys, it turns me off and it gives me STD vibes. When I'm just knowing this chick for about 2 hours, I know some guy, the younger me would have been like, oh, let me pop her there, let me hit and roll out. But now I'm older, I'm like, nah, you out here, shorty, you doing too much. But that's only if you just trying to have fun, she's your fun girl, that's one thing. But if you think you trying to settle down, you trying to have a girl, that ain't the girl that you need to be wifing up. That's out here just send me a dick pic and all that other weird shit. Like, no, that ain't wifey material right there.
No, that this is the. Go ahead. Oh, go ahead.
One last thing, because I'm about to dip, is
Mhm.
I'm gonna go by the old Jay-Z line, my favorite rapper. Sisters give up their ass, bitches give up their ass. Sisters do it slow, bitches do it fast. Listen, they all giving it up, but it's up to how you gonna handle with this woman. If she was to tell you, listen, I got a pass, just is you gonna deal with it? Hey, it's up to you.
Yeah, if she tell you up the front, that's what I'm saying. But we know that they ain't got. Most women ain't gonna tell you up the flap. Like, come on,
I know that.
Most women ain't gonna tell you she was a 3 or 4. Like, come on, fam. So we talking about how to find out. So because I don't got a lot of time, got like 12 minutes. Listen, if y'all want to keep the show going, we need 17 people, at least $5 a piece. Come on, support the show, man. We giving y'all dope content. We can keep it going, but we need 17 people, at least $5 a piece to the Cash App or the Super Chat, right? But check this out.
I'll let y'all fellas. All right.
I salute to you, Joey. Appreciate you, man. Yo, listen, this is how you could tell too. If this chick, like in the time of Instagram and all this stuff, is she up there half naked, showing ass pics? Every other pic is an ass pic, and she looking at it from the back, and she got scantily clothes. Chances are, if she's not a 304, she's definitely wearing a 304's uniform. Okay,
Yeah,
so
she
I
going
don't
to
know.
the meeting.
I don't know if you want to deal with that. Also, if she always checking, if she always asking about this dude or that dude, like who's that? What's that? What's going? What? You know what I'm saying? Chances are, right? Most 304s are very pleasant to be around. Shout out to What We Know podcast. That's his opinion. You can tell a lot about a chick just by looking at her car. If her car is filthy, her coochie is filthy. JC said, is wanted a woman with a credit score that doubled his. You damn right, JC the Conqueror. Shout out to that. And we got to get something somehow, right? Shout out to Emperor Coach at 303 the Great. Yo, JT, this is fun. I heard someone else say this. This is phenomenal. It might have been you. A woman's credit score is synonymous with how well she manages her coochie. Look it up. It's Googleable. Yo, shout out to that. And at my very young age, I didn't know that, but I did know that I wanted a woman with a phenomenal credit score. Big Rex 77 said Honda Accord with ball tires. Oh Lord. I thought Nissan Altima was the thought mobile. I didn't know Honda Accord was. Honda Accord is a very reasonable, reliable vehicle. So I don't know. What do y'all think?
So it's a Nissan Altima. It just
Is it?
Well, it's not
Can I
about.
say one thing before I roll real quick?
Wait,
I
hold
would
on.
say
Let him.
this.
Wait, hold
Oh,
on.
I'm
Let him
sorry.
finish. Let Jeff finish first, and then yeah.
It's not about whether the car is dependable. It's about the price point. Okay. I done got me a job for 18 months, so they gonna buy me something. I'm finna go out on the lot and see what I can afford. Let me get this Benz. No, walk your ass on into the back where we got them Altimas at. I'll put some wheels on this Altima and you ain't gonna tell me shit. 6 months later, dirty baby seat, French fry grease and pumps is all over the back of that car. That's who we talking. That's what it is. It's the price point of the car and the mindset of the individual.
Okay. He said, Accords, Altimas, and Camrys are all thought car. Come on, fam. Camrys, Accords are reliable vehicles. I go ahead. I can't
Yeah.
close out
So,
Altimas. Wait, hold on. Smitty was trying to get in there. Go ahead, Smitty.
oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I would say the one thing I know is definitely a very detailed sign. I would say is when they're extremely secretive about everything. When they just like they always just like they don't really let you into their lives, but they want to know everything about yours.
Good.
Be careful of that too. I digress. My
Beware.
mic is muted.
Beware. That's a good one. Go ahead, Blanco. What say you? That's a good one, Smitty.
Here we go, man. Here we go. I'm about to get serious now. It's time to preach. It's time to preach. My energy, no, I'm dead serious. My energy is mad low today. I only had like 2 hours of sleep, bro. So, and I'm moving around.
Be careful, man.
That's why. That's why I didn't even want to argue. Hey, that's why I didn't want to argue with you. That's what I mean. Whatever. But look,
it's all good. Good.
But look, man. Certain tattoos is a hallmark. If she got a lion or a panther, that's a hoe.
Or paws.
Yeah, the paw, the dog, the puppy paws. Yes, that's a hoe. If she got to sleep on her arm, bro, a whole Bible verse. That's a hoe right there. She's trying to cover her whole way. Yes, bro. Yes, she got the classy rose on her thighs or on her titties. That's a hoe, my nigga. You see what I'm saying? If she's out partying with her mama, they in the same partying spot. I think that's a hoe. Both of them are hoe.
If her mama gave her a ride to the club, yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. If
Hey,
she
people still go? Wait, hold on. Do people still go to the club nowadays? I don't think people still go to the club like that nowadays, do they?
Yeah, you crazy. I still go to the club. I like to have fun.
Your old ass be in the club still, bro? You know you too old for that shit.
I'm in my mid-30s, buddy. I don't do such a thing for old.
Nah, yeah. Okay,
but look,
no, you good.
Yeah.
When you turn 30, 37, 38, you gotta hang your club card up though, player.
In all fairness, that's who these instructions is for. It's for niggas that still, youngsters still going to the club that can't figure it out.
Oh, if she's in the club and you're trying to meet her in the club to wipe her, chances are, nigga, don't wipe no girl from the club, bro.
Come on, man.
Yeah, but the spot, I don't think the spot matters because it's hoes everywhere. Because the same hoes that they go to the club, bro, they got to go to work, right? They go to work, they pull gas, they go to the gym, and on Sunday, they go to church. You'll be surprised when I go to church, I see all the hoes that don't squat in her face. All of them.
Y'all bullshitting, but the real truth, real talk. I've said this before, got in trouble for saying it. If I'm new to town and I want to get laid, I'm not going to the club. I'm going to church.
Yes, that's what the freak said.
That's what it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, but bro, if she is her Instagram is Instagram, Facebook. I mean, Facebook is more like a family thing, I believe. More like a little reserve, I believe, right? But if her social media, let me put it all across all social media, right? Is she on social media posting Miami trips by herself, Las Vegas trips by herself, ATL 2003,
then Dallas 2003, then Vegas 2003. You got a hoe. Most people don't go on trips like that. A female, especially. Most of them are broke to begin with. Most of them are broke.
If she was nervous when the Freaknik video documentary came out, she's an old hoe.
Hey, JD said Blanco go to church to plead the blood for forgiveness for all the debauchery. Yo, he also said, salute, what we on? We just talking about 304s and how you could tell that she's a 304. Very reliable cars are also loved by thoughts.
If she
Hold on real
tells,
quick. Yeah, that tramp stamp is a huge giveaway. He said any Lyft or Uber car is ultimate thought mobile. Y'all crazy. When I was a player, I had a chick that had a tramp stamp. She was a supreme 304. I don't think all chicks with tramp stamps is maybe. I don't know. Trucker Yell said, preach, Blanco, preach the Panther. Nurse, because that means she's Big Buck said if she's a nurse, she's a hoe. Damn. All nurses are hoes? Damn.
A lot, bro.
We having that's the jobs. That's probably for the next show, I guess. We could do the, yes. If she got a lot of niggas and she called them bro,
yeah,
that's a hoe.
That's right.
Talk about that's my bro. No, that's the nigga that pound you out.
Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's the nigga you cool. That's the nigga you cool with pounding you out. That you don't do the shit you make me do for the opportunity to pound you out.
Damn.
If she wears Fashion Nova, that's a hoe.
Yeah. He said if she's a flight attendant, she's a ho. Damn. Hey, y'all support this damn show. Support the ho show, man. What y'all doing? Everybody throw $5 at me and support the
Please
ho
support
show.
the show. Support the show, please.
So we
one more before I let this one before I forget, and then I shut up. Right.
Hoes now.
The best, one of the easiest way to tell for everybody, fellas, please pay attention to her hungers. That tells you everything you need to know. If one or two of her friends out of 3 or 4 are hoes, she's the third hoe in that group. Hoes running pack.
Why you think Santa Claus say ho ho ho? I've said this.
But Jeff, you know what's crazy? For the most part, what they do is they throw their friends under the bus. Oh yeah, my hunger, she's a hoe. You see what I'm saying? Because she wanna make themselves look good, but indirectly now making my decision right there. Like, well, if she's a hoe and you know, that means you're a hoe too. Because usually, if Jeff coming in town and Jeff wanna be around some hoes, guess who I'm calling? I'm calling you to bring your hungers.
Hey, Poppy, come on now. So you try to tell me she a hoe, but she been your friend for 6 years, and y'all ain't never been in Denny's after the club together with 2 new niggas. Okay.
Exactly.
All right. Okay.
DK to ATL said, it's me, I'm bruh. Shout out to you. Emperor Code said, exactly. If her homegirls are hoes, she's a hoe too. Yo, I appreciate y'all coming through. We got 2 minutes if y'all can. I gotta go pick up little Izzy. It don't look like we're gonna meet our goal. If y'all want, we got 2 minutes. Help us reach our goal so we can keep it going. What's up, Camera Drip? How you doing? Support the show, support the stream, you know what I mean? Dope discussions deserve dope donations. Dope discussions deserve dope donations. Compensation for the conversation. Let's do good business. What's your last words, brother?
Yo, if she do her baby hairs, that's a hoe.
Wow.
If she glue her hair, that's a hoe too, nigga.
I appreciate y'all. Hey, thank y'all for coming out and kicking it with me, Blanco, Joey 85, Lord ADS, Uncle Jeff, Schmitty. Yo, thank y'all so much for kicking it with me. I appreciate y'all, bros. I gotta be out. I gotta go pick up my son. Thank you very much. What We Know podcast for the $5. If she wear Lululemon and Jordan's 11, she's definitely a 304. Y'all appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yo, we do need 16 more people. So if y'all be so kind, if y'all feel so inclined, help us reach our show today. This is definitely an entertainment and an entertaining and an informational show. Okay, this is very informational. All right? What are you booing about? What are you booing about, Caramel Drip? What are you booing about? Y'all support the show, support the stream. Now, man, we out of here. Much love. Hey, Caramel Drip, I put the disclaimer out on the description of the video. I can't help if y'all don't read the descriptions of the video. This stream was not for the kids. This was not for the kids. Much love to y'all. Appreciate y'all. We're gonna have an even better show later on. Yo, check us out at the Four Brothers Broadcast on JD 1975 a little later. Four Brothers Broadcast on JD 1975 later. And then after that, we're going to try to check out my man, What We Know Podcast, if he's still alive. All right. Yo, I'll holler at y'all. Peace.
Peace.